goes. We'll get started now though, and Happy New Year everyone. We'll do a recap of last session and then take it from there. So as you guys know, currently on the Cloud Giant's castle, Lyn Armaal. It's floating above the Evermoors, a giant span of swamp region around the Silver Marches territory in Faerun. So you've made your way through the Cloud Giant castle after being accosted by Countess Sansori. You'd basically put the castle on alert, and you'd had to fight through the many forces that the Countess has stationed here. You'd managed to save a bronze dragon, a very clumsy one named Felgalos, and he's headed off to the Star Middle Mountains. And you'd also met Petra Belshish, this very charismatic and cooperative cloud giant. Petra has told you that Countess Sansori was responsible for turning the people into pigs, teaching the hill giant Chief Guh how to actually cast this polymorph spell that can turn people into pigs, and gifted her the actual sorry, it wasn't Chief Guh, that was the one from the other hill giant steading. But anyway, she provided this magic item, this headband of intellect, and was ultimately responsible for all that. You've helped Petra out in return by giving Petra access to the Navigation Orb, as you're on one of the top tiers of the castle now, Lyn Armaal. Maybe we'll just go over to that isometric view quickly too. So yeah, you guys are up here. You've got a dome-shaped keep atop a lawn, an open lawn here, and telescopes lining the battlements, and then there is this tall tower with a conical peak, a couple of windows in it, and that's supposedly where Countess Sansori is. You guys are going to go and, I don't know what you're going to do, negotiate with her. So we'll see how that goes. In terms of our players that are not here yet, say they're taking care of some things, maybe they're organizing summoning the airship or something like that. So that'll be Lily and also Rend. They're off doing that. Everyone else is here. So you guys had just opened the room to the Navigation Orb, and that's kind of where we ended the session as you were approaching this final tower where the Countess supposedly is hiding. So yeah, Thomas, you managed to trap one of these air elementals in your iron flask, and that's it there. And also Roderick has become a griffin tamer. Managed to actually tame one of these truly savage griffins that were unleashed to attack you all up here. So, what would you guys like to do?
Feeling lonely over there.
Oh yeah, there was some other stuff with Thomas and a goat, but we won't get into that.
Pointing there, and I'm like, there's a giant in there.
That's the
Petra.
friendly.
We're going in, right?
I think so. I think that was the plan. Roderick, do you need a potion or something? You're looking a little rough there, buddy.
I mean, I've had worse.
I can band. You want a bandage?
Yeah, I'll take
I'll give
a
you a band-aid.
Oh, you have it.
Yeah.
Your arm's off.
I have literally had worse, but that was very bad.
Yeah.
You got a pink
Oh yeah,
band-aid.
you've died.
The griffin is pecking at
Not
your
just
entrails.
once.
Anybody else? Thomas,
Wait.
band-aid?
Put those away.
Sure.
Yeah, you know Nara wants one.
All right.
Thank you.
Look at me, just consistent with my threes.
Everyone has
Such
pretty
a great feat.
pink band-aid on their forehead.
Hello, kitty.
I wanted the SpongeBob. Oh well.
I feel like we're a little bit under prepared for this, but see what happens.
We'll see.
Nonsense. I have like 2 spell slots left. I have 4.
I have all my spell slots. I just can't use them.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
No,
if we think a rest would do us good, then before we face off against her, I mean, maybe we should do that then.
I've rested as much as I can, really.
You could unattune and get your spell slots.
Yeah, I could. I've had a short rest.
Just precludes a quick getaway.
Yeah.
If you need a rest, if you guys want to rest, we can do that. Doesn't do much for me, but
Yeah.
I only have 3 hit dice left. Never mind.
Yeah, I've got all my fighter stuff ready from my previous rest. Being thrown off the building, I wasn't really in the fight in the normal sense. This one, so
weren't prepared for that.
no.
Prepare it better next time.
Yeah. I needed one of those pennants as well.
I mean, I can do a prayer healing spell if we have 10 minutes. If you want to do that, I can do that.
Yeah, that'd help.
I'll use a scroll. I can do that.
It's probably not a bad idea.
Okay. I'll start casting the prayer healing.
Alrighty. 10 minutes goes by, and the only thing that happens during that time is Petra just kind of whizzes on out from the navigation dome. Just checks on you guys.
Mm-hmm. Give her a thumbs up.
Are you prepared to enter the tower and face the Countess? Petra says.
Yeah, we're working on it right now.
Yeah,
Most likely she has warded the door in a similar manner to the way she had blocked the door to the navigation dome. I suspect it will require some measure of strength to open. You've faced her in combat before. Be warned, she is a worthy adversary of adventurers of your might. I'm not sure what tricks she will have waiting for you, but that is what they are. Tricks. Do not listen to anything that she tells you. I know the Countess. She'll say anything. Anything to try and deceive you. She is responsible for the deaths of hundreds or perhaps even thousands. What would she stop at to get what she wants? She would use terrible magic to remove humankind from this world. She is stuck in an age long ago. Our time as rulers of this world, it has since passed. Now, of the original creator races, it is you who claim this world. Good luck.
Thank you.
So, she had like a giant size healing potion.
Tell the arrow metal to come.
Nara and Thanos.
I was gonna say, how long
a little bit over as well.
I think it's an hour. Let me double check.
Yeah.
Hello?
Might be a good idea to check.
Yeah, it's 1 hour. And then it'll just stop obeying your commands.
So we got to get it back in the flask before then.
It's harder to get it in the flask the second time, but yeah. So we just killed 10 minutes at least, probably 15.
Yeah.
Prayer.
Yeah.
Alright.
Opening this door over here just took rend, wrenching on it, right?
Yeah, he really had to push on it, and there's definitely some sort of magical ward keeping the door shut.
I will cast guidance on who's doing it.
Norn will.
Norin, guidance on you. And I will help you.
Sing a little bit of, you can do it! Inspiring.
Cool.
And I will assist you in your endeavor.
I think Nara and Than, your hit points are both a bit too high over your current hit points.
Oh. Why did I do that? I just added it.
It will go over.
Sorry. It will. Okay, that was why.
It won't stop you at your current.
Alrighty. Norn will.
I just gave Norn a bardic.
Okay.
Alright, Norn will give it a good tug. And I'll go ahead and roll the bardic. It's a d6, right?
Yeah.
Alright, you push on the door, and you struggle to open it. However, you listen to Thomas's kind words, and you feel the guidance of Than's evil god of death, Kelemvor. And you manage to just force the door open. An invisible force gives great resistance, and you feel yourself physically breaking through it. This room is decorated, so masks are very popular collectibles among Cloud Giant nobles. They wear them to reflect their moods, and typical Cloud Giant noble owns several, as you've seen. Even Petra has a mask, one with a happy face and a sad face, and Sensori has used a few to show her expressions. And the walls of this room are festooned with them. In fact, there are dozens and dozens and dozens. About 50. And they're just hanging on the walls. They're all very large, they're sized for giants. They're set on these narrow shelves, set into the walls at different heights, 10, 15, and 20 feet up. There's a few empty shelves as well. And the empty recesses, judging from the expressions, they look like she's taken the pissed off masks from the wall. The pissed off facial expressions.
Okay.
There's a lot of happy ones on the wall.
Someone's like, well, the happy ones look like they have dust on them. That's not good.
So, it's a circular tower, and there is a wooden staircase ascending up the side of the tower.
Is this a pole that's in the middle of the middle, or is it like a?
It's a pole. It's a support pillar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bring it down.
Where she does her stripper dance.
Well, I guess let's go up then.
Our giant's got to pay for college tuition somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
It's funny how they're all in college.
So you've got like a 40-foot high ceiling here, and steps are 4 feet high, 4 feet deep. It's gonna be a little bit of climbing to get up, but you get up there easily enough. I'll move you guys up. I think.
Come, windy guy.
Yeah, Josh is having some troubles with internet. He messaged me earlier.
Yeah.
I think he said so before, so he might be in and out. So Nara will just be guarding the door for now. Alright, you guys head up the stairs. You arrive at the landing of the second floor of the keep. Take a look around, and it looks like a study. There's a table, and there's a 25-foot tall wooden cabinet against the wall. There's a nice green, well-trimmed hedge in a potted clay pot against the wall, just for a little bit of nature added to the room. And then there's another landing here. Sorry, this is where you guys entered. Sorry, so you entered here, and then the stairs continue curling up to the next level.
Look under the desk for the giant.
You you just look straight forward, and you're already looking under the desk. She's not hiding under there. She could be behind that bush, though.
Prefer to call it a shrubbery.
Some would call it that. She's not there either.
Maybe she is the pot.
And
If she has Thomas's magic.
we're actually going to roll initiative. As you cross the room, Thomas, you're attacked by an invisible entity. Several
she's invisible.
invisible entities.
Uh-oh.
It's 3 invisible stalkers.
Ah.
So you can't actually see these things. You only detect their presence because they make a whooshing sound when they move, and they cause the air around them to ripple. Other than that, they're air. So you can't see air. Maybe if it's really windy, you might see some ripples in the air, and they are much the same, like air elementals. So they attempt to surprise you guys, and then they just start attacking. And you won't see them. They're always invisible. So you're just going to feel the impact of these invisible creatures slamming into you. And passive perception of 15 or higher, not to be surprised. And
cool.
That's everyone. Except for the air
So
elemental.
And the
they don't
griffin.
get surprised done.
Alright, the stalkers are 20 feet in the air. When you guys detect them, they're about to swoop down towards Thomas. You hear a bit of a whoosh in the air. Thomas, you're up first.
Well, get a couple of them, I guess. Kind of a one-trick pony. Didn't like that shrubbery anyway, so I say, burn!
Okay. You drop a fireball, and that shrubbery is instantly destroyed. The table also catches on fire. It doesn't destroy the table though, because the table's so big. And then the 2 invisible stalkers, they're very quick. They try to whiz out of the way, but for a brief moment you'll see the outline of a vague, not really a humanoid shape, a very slender, kind of spiky, sleek, 10-foot tall body. And the fire wraps around them, just kind of exposing them for a brief moment. They look like fire in that shape, and then fire subsides and things are on fire now.
Sorry guys, my internet is real sketchy tonight. I'm back in now.
Yeah, no problem. I just said that you were standing guard at the door, and if you're back in, you can roll initiative. I'll just move you up to the stairs.
Alright, so I'll run over to there and not let a bonus action.
Roderick.
I will just take some shots at this injured dude off in the distance.
Okay. Disadvantage from being invisible.
Yeah. I'll try a sharpshooter to begin with.
That's a hit. The arrow punctures something tangible. You see the arrow cut through it for a brief moment.
Yes. Do another one of those.
Hit.
Oh,
Nice.
rolling hot. So
Once
far.
again, the arrow whizzes on through it.
And double ones.
And this time you just shoot the wall next to the stalker.
The wall. Yep. Ha! There was a 4th one. I got it.
Good job.
I'm gonna hop off my griffin and tell Norin to take the reins if he likes.
I mean, if it'll let me.
Or I can command it to pick your.
Yeah. You feel like
Launch him out
the griffin's not going to accept another rider, Roderick.
Oh, okay.
It might not
Oh,
even
wait,
do
so
what
just
you
stand
want it to do.
I'll just try to. I'll stay on and try to keep it under control then, just in case it's decides.
All right, so you
someone looks like
you're going to control it as a rider.
Yeah.
All right, it goes on
Yeah.
your
So I'll
turn
have it
then.
dodge.
Okay. Alright, oops. Okay, takes a dodge action. Norin.
Yep.
Okay, so unfortunately, I don't have any magical long-range things. I could just throw darts
that-
really fucking hard.
Is that Javelin of Lightning? If it like a regular attack counters?
It's a magic weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, an attack with the Javelin of Lightning, even if I don't activate it, it should still work, but it's only the one attack, and then I'll have to go run and pick it up.
That would be funny though.
Okay, so here's what I'll do. I'm gonna move to here, so I actually have a shot on this guy. Because if this pole is still kind of in the middle of the room here, then I'm going to. I'll throw the Javelin of Lightning. I've already used its magic today, so it's just going to be a regular javelin.
Okay, let's go half copper.
Okay. Sharpshooter should nullify that for me.
Hit. Oh, you've got sharpshooter. That's right. So yeah, you got a clear shot easily. Throw the
10.
javelin. That was a Javelin of Lightning, so it penetrates its magic resistance, and you're just seeing the weapon impact something invisible, and these little streaks of air dissipate slightly from the impact.
5. And then I'm gonna throw 2 darts right after the javelin. There's one.
Hit. The javelin kind of bounces off of it, but you definitely knocked it back a notch.
And then I'll throw it again. Another one. Oh, that's gonna be a miss.
You hit that 4th invisible stalker that Roderick was talking about.
Ah!
Good job, Norin. It was still twitching.
5. And then moving this way to go pick up my javelin. I think I get there. And no bonus action, that's it.
Alright, this stalker is just going to scream down at Thomas, focus itself into almost like a javelin in its own right, and just try to slam into him. You feel an incredible force whoosh by you, Thomas. It turns around and comes back in at you. And
I'll shield.
okay. It impacts you and your shield kicks in, knocking it back. You can hear it swirling around a little bit, and then very, very quickly it's back up 25 feet high. That was a bit of a flyby attack. The air elemental surprised. Sam.
Well, I'm just gonna take the. I don't really have anything because all my cantrips require sight, and I can't see them, right?
Yeah,
Because they're invisible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
invisible.
So I will take the dodge action, and I will put the help action on the one that's injured
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Does that require sight?
I think it requires them to hear me to be able to listen to hear me.
Oh yeah.
From what I remember, but is that trigger the memory? Because I don't have it actually on my sheet.
Well, I'll look it up.
For help.
I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway if you give the help action or not. So.
I'd figure I'd start the new year, the right way, and then I'll end the turn.
On
On this one here, the one that's injured.
So, yeah, the help action itself doesn't. I don't know about your particular use of the ability. You might have to look that one up. I don't know what it's called. Alright, this Stalker is going to flame at Thomas and try to slam into him. First attack. It's a crit. It breaks through your shield and it hits you in the ribs for 20 points of bludgeoning damage. Second attack, it wraps around and focuses in at you, and it hits you in the chest with another crit for 16 bludgeoning damage. After that barrage of attacks, it's back up to a height 20 feet, resting up near the wall, as another one just does exactly the same thing. It zooms down towards you, Thomas, and tries to slam into you. Miss. Second attack bounces off your shield, and it flutters back up to a height of 25 feet, so they're all 25 feet off the ground. Thomas, your shield goes down.
Alright, I'll look in the direction of the one that with the help action and whisper burn.
It's a direct hit. And I think you might need to move, Thomas, because this is a pillar. So, blocking line of sight.
So I can see the edge, because I can ignore cover.
Okay, that's enough then. And yeah, you hit it, and it's gone. The fire wraps around it, and then it just completely disperses.
Just my movement, and tell the air elemental when he gets a turn to go get that one over there.
Elemental scratches its wispy hair. I think Josh is still having some internet problems. So Nara's just going to guard the stairwell. I don't think Nara has many ranged attacks anyway. Roderick.
Roderick will follow Thomas's commands and shoot that one. On it, Thomas.
Who's talking to us? Elemental.
It's a miss. You hit the wall. And you put another arrow into the wall.
Could use the help action, seems like.
Could have. I could have.
I made good use of it.
You want the Griffin to just dodge again?
Yeah, keep dodging.
Norrin.
Norrin is gonna step 5 feet over here, reach down and get the Javelin of Lightning wherever it happened to fall.
Okay.
Then come back over here, and at the one that's sitting on the wall right there, we'll throw the Javelin of Lightning at it. I'll actually hit Javelin of Lightning, but it's not going to be... Obviously not the lightning damage, but...
Okay. You hold the Javelin
another
up.
one.
It cuts through the side of the Stalker.
Yeah, they're definitely focused on Thomas. And we'll throw a couple of darts. Again. Miss. Another miss.
Miss. The darts just both hit the wall.
Okay. Yep. That's about it.
The Stalker zooms straight down to continue rapidly slamming into Thomas. It hits him for 14 bludgeoning damage. Spinning around him, it targets itself at him again, and it crashes into you for another 9 damage. Straight back up to where it was.
Them being invisible sucks.
The air elemental is going to fly up to the Stalker and start doing its own variation of that, basically the same thing. And you see the two sources of air collide, and can't tell how damaged these things are, but the air elemental's definitely beating it up a little bit. Both attacks hit. Sam.
Let's see what I got for spells here. I'm gonna cut myself. Transfer some life to Thomas. For a 24. Not a huge roll. I take 12. And then I'll put the help action on the one up here. And it is, I did find it on my sheet. It's if they can see or hear me.
Okay.
The Master of Tactics.
Call out to it.
With
and get its attention.
And help action on that. And then I will pass it.
The invisible stalker is just going to focus on its quarry. Thomas flies down and does the same thing. Miss. And it's a crit. It hits him right in the nuts for 24 points of bludgeoning damage. 12 damage to each testicle.
Yes. Who did the damage? Who got the crit? Sorry?
That was on Thomas.
Oh, can I make that can I use my reaction? Or wait. Is that a thing I have to see now?
You can see, I think you just have to see the person getting hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll make it a non-crit with my reaction.
Alright, it only hits one of his nuts. You do have to look directly at
just
Thomas's nuts to do that though.
Which is just as bad sometimes, really. Let's just be honest.
You can call me Uno now.
Stalker is going to wrap itself around the wall and fly up here. Thomas.
And they're not in a straight line, are they? Alright, I'll whisper burn at this guy down here.
Yeah, might need to just move into that space.
Let's see the corner from there, right? Or no?
Yeah. Half cover.
I have snipers, so.
It's a hit. The mode of fire flies up, slams into the stalker, and little tufts of flame and wind disperse out from it.
Yeah. Can't get out of range, so I just feel more comfortable standing next to Norin, so I'll do that.
Nara gives you guys a thumbs up and says, "Stairway's clear." Roderick.
Thank God.
Yeah, these stalkers are clear as well. But we'll float over a bit, get a line on that one, and shoot the fourth guy. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll do a more accurate shot this time.
That hits. The arrow glances the stalker, ripping through some more of it.
And Griffin can dodge again.
Okay. Norin.
Yeah, I'm not gonna run over there to get my javelin. Norin's not gonna run all over the place for that thing. I'll throw a dart first. See how the dart does at the southernmost one there.
Hit. The dart impacts the stalker, bouncing off of it. Seems to have disrupted it pretty well.
Okay, and we'll throw another one. Ah!
You just put a dart into the wall.
Yeah, that would miss even if it was a javelin, so I don't feel bad about throwing darts. We'll do that one more time.
Hit.
15. Nice.
And you hear a loud crash as the dart impacts the stalker, and then a whooshing sound as the air disperses. The stalker is no more.
Alright. Just one more, I guess. And I think... yeah, that's it.
The Relentless Stalker flies down 30 feet, tries to slam into Thomas. Miss. Miss. It blows through your non-existent hair.
I'm gonna blow me.
Then flies up to a height of 20 feet. The air elemental is just like a flash of air, whizzes across the tower and starts just rapidly trying to slam into the invisible stalker. You see these winds collide. Or not collide. Man, you're up.
I will move over to here. I'll put the help action on that one, and will take the dodge.
Thomas.
Peek around the corner and point at this one and whisper, burn.
It's a hit.
Nice.
Fling the motor flame upwards, and a little bit of smoke is rising off the stalker. Roderick.
Yep, just fly around a bit. And then some shots.
Yes.
And a better shot.
That hits. And once again, the arrow just glances the invisible stalker.
Yeah.
Griffin's dodging.
More dodge.
Alright.
Step down here. And 3 darts in hand. Chuck them all. So, dart 1. Nope.
You hit the pillar.
Man, I'm rolling a lot of nat ones tonight. Dart
Yeah,
2.
you could.
You hit that same pillar.
Alright, let's see if we can go for a 3. 3 for... oh, there it is.
That hits.
Get another one that goes out the window and hits a different pillar.
Dart bounces off the stalker, damaging it a bit.
Alright, yeah, I mean, that's kind of all I can do.
This invisible stalker is going to quickly spin around the pillar, come down, and try to slam into Thomas. Surprise, surprise.
Mm-hmm.
It hits for 6 bludgeoning damage. Second attack. It's a miss. The stalker flies up here. The elemental's just straight on it. Flies quickly across the room and comes in, spinning around, slamming into the stalker. Whirlwind battle. Then
Help action on the stalker, and I'll just continue to dodge.
okay. Thomas.
Oh, I want to move around the pillar. Whisper, burn.
That's another hit. More fire wraps around the invisible elemental. It must be getting pretty damaged now.
Better be.
Roderick.
A hopeful sharpshooter shot. Yeah.
Nice.
Hit. The arrow cuts
And
through it.
again. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
no. Well,
11.
You crit the wall. The wall is badly damaged.
I think
you crit nothing.
Window there. There should be a window there anyway.
There is now. After
Is it
that
stone?
crit.
Yeah, I loaded a chisel into my bow instead of an arrow.
Yep.
And just like
That
Smithy tools.
that part of the wall that you hit, Roderick, was the integral part of the tower. The tower has 5 seconds before it's going to collapse. That's what you figure out with your stone cutting.
Take cover.
Norin.
All right, just keep doing what I was doing, throwing darts. Nope.
Miss. Well, yeah, you're still doing what you're doing. That's filling this
Yeah,
pillar
missing.
full of darts.
It's like I don't even know how I'm like aiming over here, but I'm still hitting this pillar.
Be a magnet in there.
Yeah.
Man, that's just
Wow.
shitty rolls.
That's some really bad rolling out.
Oh well.
Alright, so
Someone needs a bless.
Norin was unable to prevent Thomas's inevitable death. The invisible stalker flies down to Thomas
Poor Thomas.
and
Just because of a little
crashes
fireball?
into him for 10 bludgeoning damage.
I think it's
keeps
just
on
because he walked across the room.
peppering him,
Yeah, something he did. He did something.
and it hits him on the leg for another 6 damage. And then it's just
Why are they going for your privates?
over here.
Stick 'em, boy.
The air elemental chases down the stalker and does its thing. The air is just spinning around, and it's hard to follow these creatures attacking each other. Fan.
Action and... Sorry, Thomas. I just can't do it. And dodge. You must die.
Okay.
And my turn. There he goes.
Thomas. You can have a free advantage on your next attack roll on the stalker, Thomas.
Hold your action then, Thomas.
A New Year's gift for you.
Yeah, I'll whisper.
That's a hit. The firebolt impacts the stalker,
Nice.
and it's just kind of like a smoldering grey cloud at this stage, but didn't quite finish it off. Roderick.
I'm still hopeful. So let's.
That
charge it.
hits. Roderick kills the stalker
Nice.
with a 1-hit kill.
Nice. You don't hit very often. When you do, you don't fuck around.
Yeah.
And being
I-
invisible sucked.
Yeah.
Looks like Ren's here now. Nara's back, so they tell you that the stairs are clear down there, and
Oh,
what's
oh,
going
good.
on?
Let's say this. It's been
Clear
going on
stairs.
It's been going on for the last few hours, so if it happens like 1 or 2 more times, I'm just gonna call it. Probably gonna be useless because of it.
Yeah, it's annoying when you're trying to play when that shit's happening.
Hopefully it stays on. This table's
Uh,
going to burn
Nor-
to the ground
yeah.
pretty quickly now too. And that-
Norn's gonna take his time and go pick up all his darts and his javelin.
And you said there were stairs going up again
yeah,
in this room?
Yep.
Yeah.
there's a third
Okay.
floor.
I'd like to check the room for any secret doors or compartments of any kind.
Make a perception check.
I will guidance myself.
Examine the stonework of the wall and the floorboards and everything around you. And doesn't seem to be anything secret or concealed in this room. There's just a pile of burnt wood and ash, a pile of burnt leaves and fired clay, and then an intact large wooden cabinet against the northwest wall.
No treasure in the potted plant.
Not this one.
Oh, yes.
Like some forest over here.
Oh, room looks clear. Ish. What do you guys think? Onward?
Yes. Well,
Do we have
I'll
a? Sorry, go ahead.
have some drinks for Thomas if he wants. some potions, some small ones. I've got 4 small potions of healing that I haven't ever used. So, these. Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. You can drink as many of these as you like.
So we're about to
I got
hit.
4.
So we're about to go up against this chick. I think I better drink them all.
Yeah.
I've got some potions here too if you want. I got 3 little guys and 1 greater. I just can't cast a spell on you. I just can't do it. But you can have my potions.
That's 4, so that's what. 31's not bad.
So you do recall as well, speaking with Petra, that Countess Sensori has a spell book, being a renowned wizard, and that Petra believes that Countess Sensori keeps that spell book in a Leomund's secret chest spell, which can only be summoned by her. So Petra did suggest that you might need some way to beguile Countess Sensori if you wanted to get that spell book and whatever other treasure she holds in there.
Yeah. Some like.
I'll use my Hill Giant mind control potion.
Beguile means to cut her hands off, right?
I mean, yeah, unless it's a semantic component
I mean,
to.
need one hand, and then we'll give her the option to keep the other one or not.
Yeah.
Looks like Lily's here now as well, and Lily says that the stairs are also clear after a
Good.
extensive
You guys really did a thorough check on those stairs. Thank God. Fuck.
Yeah, it could have been more invisible stalkers.
Yeah, could have been. I've got some scrolls. Anybody want a cure wound scroll? I've got 5 of them.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
Roderick. Where the hell are you? Where are my spells? Where are you? Shit. That's just regular first level spell, isn't it? Yeah. Cure wounds. So that's for Roderick. And this is for Thomas. And this is for Roderick. Oops. Did I do the right one? Yep. And that's for Thomas. And I'm keeping one as back just for fun.
yeah, good.
Alright, well.
Do we have a way to magically convince her?
I was just about to ask our magically inclined people if they had some way to do this.
I don't really do mind magic.
Mind control stuff?
Well, it does not have to be mind control per se. Maybe just something that will persuade her for just a moment. It doesn't have to be long, just long enough to get the chest here, right?
Yeah.
The closest thing I have. I don't have any charming or
Fireball?
under disguise self.
The fireball can be very persuasive.
Minor illusion?
More of just a. Yeah,
And
could be fairly persuasive, but not magically. Just natural charm and personality.
well, I imagine that she'll probably have more than just her spellbook inside of this chest. But I think it will. I think it will come to fighting her regardless. I think that this will not transpire until after we have defeated her.
Yeah.
You might have to make some kind of deal with her after.
Possibly for her life, maybe.
Yeah. So, guess we try to make her unconscious rather than kill her if possible.
If it is
Yeah.
possible, yes.
So what is the plan exactly?
The fighter? I don't know. It's about
She's
the only
got-
plan that we have.
Roderick could try to seduce her.
I could.
With what?
His knowledge of stonework.
Exactly. It is. It has never failed me in the past, though it's mostly been with dwarves. I'm not sure if cloud giants are cultured enough to appreciate it.
Maybe not.
Well, I think we're running low on spells, but we look decently healed.
If you turned it into a fish, I could dominate it with my trident of fish command.
Oh, that's what you're asking about a swim speed?
Yeah.
Shit.
Tig Chat, give us swimming lessons, but
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Let's just do it.
yes.
Do
While we still have our elemental friend on our side as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have limitations on our friends here.
All right.
Let's our diplomatic mission.
All right. Negotiations round 2. Let's do this.
All right.
when you're ready, move up, like over here onto the staircase. You head up the stairs, climbing up each step, 4 feet deep and 4 feet wide. And you see the landing at the top of the stairs.
Kind of feel like I should just send the griffin first.
For the arrow elemental.
Oh yeah.
We want it to be pretty low on health at the end of the hour.
Yeah, true.
Go check it, buddy.
It whizzes up the stairs. Spilling out into this room, it's the top of the tower and a bed chamber. It's very lavish, befitting of a noble. There is
Lily, check the bed.
a nice bed. It looks very fluffy and comfortable. The wooden frame is inlaid with gold tracery and set with precious gemstones. The chamber's conical roof reaches its apex 60 feet overhead. Hanging from the rafters overhead is this bizarre looking merry-go-round. It's made up of 7 stuffed pegasi. They're hanging from a ring-shaped track made of steel. And the winged horses are gliding overhead continually in a clockwise direction. And you don't see Countess Sansori. However, she starts speaking. She's invisible, and her voice is coming from here.
By the window.
I see you have made it to my personal bedchamber.
Yeah, baby.
You have fought down my forces. Have you killed them all?
Anything that stood in our path.
Except for this guy here.
What of my brother? You guys never met her brother.
Yeah.
That was the one
You have a
that
brother?
Petra was
All right.
talking about.
Yeah.
Petra was saying that she doesn't really care for him, and that he would make a better ruler than her. So, here we are. What now? You aim to kill me?
You deserve it.
Oh. And why is that? You intruded upon my castle, and when you were commanded to leave, you refused.
True, but how many of your kind have we killed? Maybe 20? How many of our kind did you turn into pigs?
Countless.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've turned no one into pigs. Why would I waste my magic for such a grotesque task?
You provided the means.
Didn't you already tell us you provided the means for the hill giants to do that?
I think you are mistaken, puny folk. I'm not sure where you get your information from, but I assure you it's incorrect.
Well then...
Didn't she just, like, brag about doing it when we confronted her in the other room?
You have a short memory, Cloud Giant. Or you're just a straight up liar. Contradicting yourself like that.
I never contradicted myself. Perhaps you are hard at hearing.
If it is not something that you came up with, something that you did not do, then prove it. Show us your spell book.
Does she seem like she's lying?
Make a insight check. It's going to be a disadvantage because you're only going off her voice. You can't actually see her body language or her facial expression or anything like that. And you don't feel like she's lying to you, Nara. Or if she is, she's a good liar. My spellbook is kept safe.
And was the one that, like, let us come in here, what was her angle again? Is she wanting to replace her as, like, the leader here?
Yeah, from what you understand.
Oh, I thought she wanted the brother to...
Well, yeah, not directly, but more of an
power behind the
advisor.
throne?
Yeah.
So is it possible there's some kind of imposter shenaniganry going on here, maybe?
It's possible, but Petra didn't show us any violence.
So,
and also
you have been speaking to Petra, the charlatan, the smiling one, and you have taken Petra's word at face value?
Well, not necessarily at face value. We don't really... It's hard for us to believe anything that any of you are saying, especially since you all wear masks.
And are invisible.
And are invisible most of the time, too, apparently.
I am invisible for interest of self-preservation. I heard you all fighting down below. I knew you were coming for me. I had to take necessary precautions, and I do not plan on turning visible.
So wait, were you the one we talked to in the throne room?
Yes. You are speaking with Countess Sansuri. Let me tell you one thing about the Smiling Ones. They are tricksters. They are masters of deception, misdirection. Whatever deal you've made with Petra, I assure you it's only for her good and will benefit you none. She is a usurper, and now I have proof.
So did you or did you not provide the hill giants with the means to turn the people into pigs?
I have no such spell in my repertoire. I am the master of many spells, some of which I have perfected over the centuries. However, none of them are polymorph.
This facilitation was done through an item, a headband.
I have many treasures, Some I may have parted with. I don't keep track of them all. Tell me, you're so intent of getting to my spell book. Have you thought to stop and ask Petra what's in hers?
We haven't. We can do that later, though. She didn't show that she's used any magic so far.
Of course.
She didn't attack us. Like you.
You're nothing but her pawns in a game of chess that you cannot win.
And what are we to you?
You are puny folk that have invaded my castle and refuse to leave.
Look, we are at an impasse here, I feel. If you will not become visible and let us actually speak to you face to face, I don't know how we can take anything that you say is true. If you believe in us enough to let us actually talk to you, I mean, maybe we can come to some sort of arrangement, huh?
Even if I summoned my spellbook, I doubt any of you puny folk have the intellect to understand the magic it contains.
Well, that's just racist. I believe we have a... we have somebody that can do that.
You have a very competent wizard.
We do that like a handshaking thing. That means like 50-50.
If you wish, with good intent, to view my spellbook, then, as not to waste my time, you must prove to me your knowledge of the arcane. I am going to ask you a question about a very powerful spell. A question
Wait for Lily.
that only a powerful spellcaster would know the answer to. I will give you a moment to select your most knowledgeable of the arcane traditions, and I will give you one chance to answer.
We all look at Lily as one.
Well, I've got a 0.
Then you take a level in wizard?
Not yet.
Okay. I mean, I thought we were covered. Make way for Lily.
No,
Ren?
no. Rind. No, Rind. Norn will go over and put his hand down. No.
It's like Brand, you could actually beat me.
I think there's some meat hunks over there, Ren. You might want to go.
I think Random misunderstood the question. That's all.
The air elemental's got a meat hunk, it's dangling it around for you. Try and lure you over there. Very well then. And she's going to ask a question, and you'll need to make an arcana. It's a question about a wizard spell, and
okay.
You'll need to make an arcana check with advantage to try and recall your lore about this said spell.
Alright, I can do that.
I guess Thomas
If I would-
inspiring her.
Yeah.
If I could give guidance, I will, if it doesn't seem like it's a hostile thing.
Sansori refutes that. She can provide no aid. If you magically imbue her now, I can make no guarantee she'll understand it. In a moment later, when I summon my spellbook, she'll gain no aid from anyone. It must come from her knowledge. Impress me.
Alright, I'll cross my fingers and try Arcana check, you said, right?
You have advantage because it's about a wizard spell and you're a wizard. Harry.
Norn makes sure that Kelly is loose,
Nice.
loose in the in the scabbard.
Yes, that is correct. It is snow and
what?
ice in quantity sufficient to make a life-size copy of the duplicated creature. Placed inside the snow or ice is powdered ruby. That is correct. Components for simulacrum.
Go, Lily.
Well done.
You'll now leave
Oh,
me
shit.
alone. For a brief moment, I command you give me some privacy so I may summon my chest. I will summon you back up here in a moment, and then I shall prove to you I have no capability to polymorph the entirety of my repertoire.
You could just scrub it out of your book in that time.
Do I feel like she's being sincere in her?
You are free to view my spell book. You'll notice if pages are missing. I never rip out pages of my spell book. I keep things in immaculate condition. You can make an insight check then. Again, it's disadvantage because you just have no way to see her face or body language. Alright, you have no reason to disbelieve her. There's no sense of doubt that you're having about her.
Well, let's hope she doesn't fly out the window. But I guess she would have had plenty.
How long can we expect you?
I will summon you back shortly.
Like
fact,
10 minutes or
I will
less?
need you. Tell me, where is Petra now?
We don't know.
That's we saw her. She was near the control room.
What? What
You don't
have
control your
done?
kind.
You have given access to Petra, to the navigation dome, and she takes a look out the window quickly. I will meet
we
you down
opened the
there,
door.
and I will be quick.
Wait, so down there? Oh shit. Alright, run down the stairs. Let's go.
Alright, you guys, I'll move your tokens. You guys head down the stairs out back to the lawn.
I mean, even if this Petra was the one who had the spell, I mean, she was doing it under this lady's orders, right?
Who knows?
Possibly.
Who knows? I mean,
We've been deceived and cross whatever so many times.
I mean, we
It's hard
may
to
end up
say.
just killing both of them. So
Just to be safe.
Yeah.
Could be.
just
We
to
could
be
be end
safe,
up-
yeah.
Yeah, we could end up like teaming up with her against Petra at this point. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
Alright, you guys head back out, and you're out on the lawn. Petra comes out. Ah. Small folk. How goes it? Did she put up a fight?
You were right about her arguments.
Of course. She is nothing but a coward. Unfit to rule a castle of cloud giants, let alone all of giant kind.
And who is?
Did you manage to get her spell book? I can't imagine she would have given it up.
She's gonna go fetch it, she said.
Can we take a look at yours?
What? You did not dispose of her?
Not just yet.
Why?
She asked us not to.
She has to get the spell book.
You have
Why?
reigned through this castle, cutting down her guards en masse. She has been torturing dragons, and she is responsible for the deaths of hundreds. Why would you not bring her to the justice she deserves?
You seem very upset that we didn't kill her.
Of course I am.
Based off justice for our kind. And you also seem very interested in whether we got her spell book. If we have her spell book, what is it to you?
The reward, of course. I know what your adventurers are like. You'll want your rewards. And if I have to give you something else, that is less for me. But you say you want my spell book then? Very well. I will go down to the library where I keep it, and I shall fetch it. And I will meet you back here shortly.
Something we have heard before.
Where is the
Spellbooks on the
Countess's
left,
brother?
right?
Count Thulen? Probably down in the green room.
Probably. Maybe he's a spellbook.
I will be back soon. I will meet you here. Stay.
Like, didn't we look in the library and there wasn't any spellbooks?
I mean, we didn't find any, but that doesn't mean much. It was a big library.
This is awkward.
Yep.
We control the castle now, right?
I mean,
Since-
why not? I
Yeah,
mean,
let's-
fuck it, why not?
Let's just crash this thing into the
should
sea
just
and then
bail.
go to the casino.
We can take it. It's got like seal the doors and use it as a submarine.
As Petra leaves, Countess Sensori arrives, like pretty much at the exact same time as Petra disappears beyond the
Oh my god, are they the same person?
We haven't ever seen them in the same room.
Countess Sensori produces a very large spell book, and you basically
Oh, she actually did it.
you're basically going to have to like climb onto this thing. It's a beautiful looking book. It's very large. It has silver leaf covering it, and it's set with gemstones, gold filigree. And she lays it down for you to take a look, Lily. And you'll need to make an Arcana check with it. Actually, what's the highest level spell you can cast? 7?
I believe it is 8 now.
8? Alright, you can make an Arcana check with advantage to try and identify the spells within.
Okie dokie. And then can I use that inspiration from earlier on this roll?
Yeah. We've just got the inspiration left for a little bit.
What was that? A D what?
6. Nice.
23, that's not bad.
That's enough to identify 8 level spells and higher, which is good because the highest level she has in her book is 7th. And you can take a look at her full list of spells now.
Alright.
Yeah, she
As
does
you're
have
reading
standing on
this, Countess Sensori looks around. She moves over here and looks concerned. Where is Petra?
She's getting her spellbook.
What? You let her go?
I think we just fucked up, guys.
The library to get your spellbook.
You idiots. She does not keep her spellbook in the library. She keeps it on her person at all times.
We've been deceived.
Where would she go?
Oh, you must come with me now, adventurers. Quickly. And Countess Sensori quickly grabs her book and slams it shut.
I guess, yeah, let's run after her. Oh, man.
Wild goose chase.
By the way, what level are we?
15.
We're 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys leveled up last session.
Oh, we didn't get hit points.
Oh, shit,
and stuff.
I forgot.
We had to keep all that.
I guess I forgot about that, too. Fuck.
But it won't take effect till we rest anyways, right?
It does, but
Yeah.
don't worry about it now. It's not...
Yeah.
You can get healed up to your max hit points can be.
Petra! Where are you?
It's alright. I'll do it at the break.
Countess and sort of runs out through this room. Alright, you guys
Can I track?
run around to the lounge, and Petra is here, and she has a dagger in her hand and holds up these two children of Countess Sensori with a dagger to their neck.
Oh, she gets to use them as shields.
Alright, there's a boy and a girl, and they're children. They're 6.5 feet tall and weigh 250 pounds.
Jesus.
Big boys.
And they look kind of familiar-ish.
Oh man, we killed their daddy. I think.
One of them has a moustache though, as well.
Uh-oh.
You're not sure what's going on there.
Oh, I think we know exactly what's good.
Countess Sensori, alright, she's been,
Pistachio?
the Mustachio is actually the pool boy. Alright, so while Countess Sensori's been like very stern, speaking to you guys with a condescending tone, and you see her now just basically, she just looks concerned, just like any mother. The look that washes over her face is one of terror, and Countess Sensori holds up her hands. Don't do anything stupid, Petra. What do you want? Tell me what you want, and I'll give it to you. Just do not harm my children. I did not want to have to come to this, Petra says. But you leave me no choice. Yes, it was I that turned the people into pigs. It was I that took the headband of intellect. And it was I that crafted the polymorph spell that can turn the people into pigs using orc blood. However, I did this because you small folk are too slow to act. Long have we been waiting here above the swamplands near your spellcasting cities. What is it called? Everland? Silvery Moon? Yes. Even Longsaddle, where your powerful Harpel wizards live. And nothing! You have done nothing while we have been sitting idly by, while she plans to unleash ancient dragon magic upon your land. I had to do something to kickstart you into action. If it was not for me, the dragon, it would be dead. I have done nothing but aid you, small folk. Now! Finish off Countess Sensori. This is why you came here. Kill her.
Well, you have done things other than aid us. Your means are not ones we accept.
You're threatening violence against children. If I knew nothing else, that would be enough to not want to help you.
Countess Sensori says, don't provoke Petra. She is sinister. She will harm my children. Please, small folk, do something.
And now you come to us for aid. Typical.
What do you want? Tell me. I will give you treasures. I have many still inside my chest. I have great pieces of art. But please convince Petra. Otherwise, do not let Petra harm my children. Very well then. I see how this is. Countess Sensori, I will give you your children back. If you take care of this little problem we have. Countess Sensori looks at you.
Oh, so we have to fight regardless? Is that what... she's pitting us against each other, right?
Yep.
Countess Sensori looks at you all. I don't want to have to do this, small folk.
You don't have to.
But...
we can bring your children back from the dead, probably.
God.
Okay, we're rolling initiative.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Alright, so we'll roll initiative.
It's not right.
We're gonna see what happens. Thomas,
I'm not a very good cleric. I'm not a very good cleric fan.
You're
I'm more of a vet.
That's the first to go, Thomas. What do you want your
Tell him to go.
elemental to do?
To go attack Petra.
Okay. The elemental whizzes on over and starts to slam into this charlatan cloud giant. Petra dodges the first attack. And The air elemental slams into Petra. A small injury. Ren.
Alright, can I, if I decide to attack Petra, can I squeeze past the air elemental?
Only if Thomas will allow it.
Oh yeah.
In that case, yeah, I'm gonna go straight up. She admitted to turning people to pigs.
Yep.
So I'm a rage. And what is she wearing as far as armor?
Petra wears no armor, just some light robes with some like little bits of like golden jewelry, kind of just more like accoutrements.
Do reckless and great weapon master attack.
Head. You go for the legs, and you swipe Petra with the axe. 30 damage, cuts her along the leg.
Once more.
Hit. You hit her again, and she kind of falls down a little bit, prone, knocking into the back of this table.
Run, kids.
Norrin.
So does she have a hold of the kids, or
Yeah, she's got them grappled.
okay?
They're both
That's.
grappled.
I'm gonna run over here, and I'm gonna use. Man, I wish it's at times like this. I wish I didn't have a shield. I'm gonna grab this one, if it'll let me. If not, I'll do a contest. And then I'm going to, and I'll replace one attack. I'm going to use my action surge to dash. So I can, let's see.
Make an athletics check to try and pull.
Pull her away.
Pull
away. Yeah.
6.5 foot child away from the cloud giant.
God damn it.
15.
Bad roll.
And you, if you keep on tugging, you'll pop both of their legs off. You're unable to break the grapple.
Fuck.
Unless you want just the leg.
No.
Good enough. Here, we tried.
We'll get the rest in a minute.
Petra just pulls the child back, and they just start screaming. "Ah! Give me that!"
Alright.
Petra says.
That didn't work as intended. Okay, I'll use the rest of my dash to move like right here. And then I'm just going to draw Kelly and use my other two attacks to try and hurt her.
Crit. You jump up and plunge the longsword into her. She's looking almost bloodied. She's got a good couple of injuries on her.
Again.
Hit. You slash again.
I'll put my unwavering mark on her with that. I don't know if we'll be able to get her done before it's over, before it's her turn, but
Get her done.
man, if I just action surge just to hit her instead of trying to get the kids away.
It only replaces one of your attacks, so you still got like, 2 more attacks. Right, 3 more attacks.
What?
Because you
Yeah.
haven't still dashed yet.
Yeah, because I didn't actually have to dash.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I'll do that then. Action surge to attack 3 more times.
yeah. Well, you used the action surge already, but yeah, you've still got 3 more attacks because that would give you 6. Use 1 for the grapple, 2 attacks, so yeah, 3 more now. Or wait, did you?
Well, that's what I was saying. I was going to like I would need to. I'd have been able to get them away one square, but if I was never
you should
able
have tried
to.
that first though before you continued with your.
Yeah, I just think you moved
Yeah.
5 feet too many, right? I think you just moved like you should be there. That was 30.
Yeah,
feet
yeah,
when
I
you
could.
started.
Yeah, I could be there instead.
Yeah. So yeah, you still got the other attacks.
Okay.
The breaking the grapple would have happened before you moved.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll just keep hitting her then.
And that's a hit. You slash into her again. And that's a hit. Keep on running the longsword across her, and Petra looks bloody.
And then one more.
Nice. Make up for all those ones.
Another crit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just like slashing through her. And got her pretty hurt.
Now that's my turn.
You're Griffin, Roderick.
Yeah, my Griffin. Well, I suppose the Griffin can fly over and make an attack.
If you're, if you're not controlling it, then it doesn't. You don't get to control it. It does its own thing.
Okay.
Because you're not fully in control of this Griffin. You've just managed to befriend it for now. You can control it though on your turn. It'll accept you.
Yeah, it's probably better to do that. It's more
okay.
It
goes on your initiative count. You controlled them out.
Yep.
All right. Kaltar's gonna try and break the grapple. But
Jeez.
Petra just squeezes Kaltar. Thomas.
Yeah, I'll just whisper burn.
That's a hit. You lob the mode with flame move, and it slams into Petra. Roderick.
So for range attacks, I have disadvantage, won't I?
Yeah, Petra's prone.
Suppose I will get the Griffin to fly into the room a bit anyway. How far was the Griffin's movement? Might fly
60.
faster.
60 feet.
Oh yeah. It is up to there. To there, that's 60. And then I suppose I will take a shot at disadvantage at Petra. And let's
Miss.
fail. And then I cast Rend. The superiority die.
Right then.
Alright, with the commander's strike, it's a 15. And 15 is a hit.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
You get a bonus D.
She's looking quite hurt.
Ouch.
40 damage.
Just a casual 40 damage.
And then we'll do a,
Does that count as Roderick's damage or Ren's damage? That's all I need to know.
I'm
Belongs to
putting
Ren.
on my.
I'm calculating DPS.
I'm putting it on my
so
tally.
I see.
I'm putting it on my tally.
All right.
It's fair. Yeah.
I used a bonus action for that, and his reaction. I'll do Dread Ambusher shot.
That's a hit, and the arrow crashes into the side of the cloud giant.
I'll action surge and do some other shots as well. I don't suppose a 12 hits.
You just the arrow gets caught up in the cloud giant's robes.
Yeah, I'll go again. I'll do a precision attack if I need to for that one. Oh yeah, 14 now.
It's a miss.
Nice.
The arrow is deflected by some of the golden jewelry
Yep.
around the
And
cloud giants.
one more dread ambush that I have.
Nice.
That hit.
And I'll put a menacing attack on that one.
Sink another arrow into them. Do a menacing attack. It's an extra 1 damage. And the cloud giant's not affected.
That is all.
Petra is going to cast a spell.
I'll make an attempt at counterspelling it. It's got to be a 4th level slot. I don't have 3rd ones left.
The Countess also attempts to counterspell Petra. No! She screams. And you both do a counterspell, and Petra is counterspelled.
Nice.
Petra,
Oh man, I didn't think about that.
is going to stand up, and Petra just says, "You'll leave me no choice," and she will try to kill the 6.5 foot tall cloud giant children. Countess Sensori just screams,
She'll have disadvantage on anything. Oh, okay.
and she just like she coup de grace both of them.
Oh, she can cast a spell and attack. That's awesome.
Might have been a bonus action spell.
Yeah, a lot of spells are bonus actions. All right, the Countess is just screams at you guys now. What have you done? And Petra.
What have we? She's the one that killed him. Shit.
And
I think we can res them.
Petra's then going to move
I'm tapped out.
and provokes an opportunity attack from Norin, the air elemental.
You're not going
That
anywhere,
hits.
Petra.
You stab Petra in the leg, reducing Petra's movement speed to 0. Petra's like almost dead, just smiling. You don't understand. It is too late. You're all doomed now. And the air elemental will also attack at the same time, and just snaps the cloud giant's neck. Petra just falls dead, but it's not over. The Countess Sensori says, I would have gladly wiped each and every one of you puny folk out for the chance to save my children. What have you done? And the Countess is going to start off by moving here and provoking an opportunity attack from Nara.
I mean, she hasn't attacked us yet, right?
I mean, she like
Miss.
threw people through holes
Yeah,
and shit.
she's definitely attacked you
And
guys a
she's-
few times.
She is just as evil as this one.
Yeah, she tried to throw Norin out a mile.
Oh fuck no!
Lily was
her.
absent for that. I apologize.
All right, Countess Ansori casts
Yeah.
a spell now, and looks like a lot of people use their reaction. I don't think anyone's going to be able to identify that because you don't see anything that actually happens as a result of that, except for Nara, Lily, Thomas, and Than. Like all noise from this room, from the lounge, just completely subsides.
Oh,
The lounge meaning where she is or where we are? Or where,
Where she is, she's in the lounge.
where she is?
All,
Okay,
all the
lounge.
sound of that screaming and fighting just gets completely blocked off.
all right, silence then.
And she will then just kind of give Norin and Ren the evil look. You were supposed to go down the moon door. I will not give you that satisfaction now! Nara. When you try to move there, you're blocked by an invisible wall.
That's what she did. Okay. Not silence. Interesting. It's really smart on her part.
Can I feel it at all in front? Like, does that still cost me that movement or no?
You can, just try and move there and you get blocked. Like, when you move there, you get blocked. So you definitely felt it in that regard.
How about that way?
Bang. You bounce off another invisible wall, you just slam straight into one. You're unable to move that way.
Well, I guess I will dodge.
Okay. Lily.
Yes. I'd like to just clarify that my understanding of these spells. A dimension door would work around a wall of force, correct?
A dimension door, yeah, it teleports you. It doesn't matter how many walls there are. It doesn't interact with wall of force in any way.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the spell does what it says. If it says it teleports you, it teleports you.
Gotcha. Okay. I can't take two people with me though. So I'm gonna walk over to Nara, who's dodging, and we will teleport. And I'm gonna teleport us.
What level of spell are you using?
This is a 5th level slot.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't take it, but I'm gonna manually undo it. There. Okay. 5th level slot.
Alright, so
And
a place you can see.
yeah, go ahead. Up on top of this table.
Okay.
We'll pop up here, Nara.
And are you go with Lily. Unless you don't want to.
I guess he doesn't have to be willing.
That you have to be a willing target.
No, I mean to say is I guess he can choose not to go. Because it has to be willing.
Yes, as I said. If she wants to, she goes with you.
And I'll use my bonus action to Blade Sing, and that'll be my turn.
Than.
Well, there's not much I can do. I'm assuming my help action has been rendered useless because of this fucking wall?
Hey, do you have that cleric spell that lets you ignore cover?
I don't think so, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
The cantrip one.
Oh,
Sacred Flame would still work.
Yeah, that's the
if
one.
you have that.
Sacred Flame ignores cover, I think.
It does? Then I'll Sacred Flame. Oh yeah. I will try to Sacred Flame her. If that's what you guys are talking about. Which I can't
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, there it is.
I think it's one of the few damaging spells that can work like that.
Yeah, it's the only spell that ignores cover. It says it in the spell's description. Alright, radiant shaped flame falls down on Countess Sensori and sears into her shoulder.
She's burned.
Oh, use Dex. And use Dex saves against her.
Not gonna bother making her con saves. The concentration API is breaking every time, so.
Ren's probably the only person here who can make her break concentration.
Help action on her. Just because I can't help myself.
Can help her.
And my turn.
That'll help out the air elemental.
What do you want the air elemental to do? Okay.
Kill.
It starts flying over and it slams into her. Second attack. It slams into her again. Ren.
Alright. So, if I run this way, do I hit the wall?
No, you don't hit a wall.
Okay. Then
You're just blocking out spellcasters pretty much.
I will send her to visit her children. Reckless and Great Weapon Master.
Jeez, Ren.
Miss.
Children with their mother.
She jumps
The
back
15
out of the
misses?
way. Yep, 15 misses. That hits her.
She actually has some sort of armor on, right?
No.
No.
Well, it's decorative armor. It doesn't look like you. It doesn't look like it's being effectively protecting her.
Okay.
All right. You hit her in the leg, and she doesn't quite fall over prone.
All right.
Norn.
Okay. Norn is going to move to there. And just attack with Kelly.
Hit.
One.
You slash into her. Oh, just wait. I didn't make her con save for
Two.
Ren's attack. So, okay.
Mm.
Alright, you start slashing into her. She's very tall. She's very big. These are small injuries. You slash her along the leg again. Starting to wear her down a little bit.
I'm going to put my unwavering mark on her with that attack. And then I will swing again with Kelly.
Hit. You slash into her again, and she's looking barely injured.
Yeah, I figured. I'm actually not going to get into her space because I don't know what the spellcasters are going to do. So, I'm going to use my bonus action to hidden step and become invisible. And that's the end of my turn.
Thomas.
Kind of gonna run forward. Bump my nose, I guess. And then bonus action, Misty step over to here. And then tell it to burn.
She casts Counterspell
Sweet.
when you're doing a firebolt, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, she counterspells you.
Cast it and have it not happen.
Cool. I mean, that eats up a third level slot of hers, so that's not bad.
Hey, she avoided 8 damage. And that's 15 feet left. I'll move back this way.
Roderick.
I'll begin by taking a shot at her with sharpshooter.
Crit. You sink an arrow into her shoulder.
And then to show that I am the superior fighter, I will cast Rend. One last time. My superiority.
Hit.
Mm.
You slam the axe into her leg. 30 points of damage.
It's a good shot.
And she staggers back a little bit, and she now looks bloodied.
That is all.
She's going to smile at you all, and she takes out her sad mask, and then she casts a spell.
Alright, so in that case, I'm going to use it because I have it. I'm going to try a counter spell. I'm out of low level slots, so this has to be my 8th level slot.
Whew.
Okay. Alright, you instantly counterspell her using an 8th level slot.
I shrug at the rest of you and say, alright, you really need to deal with her.
She counterspells your counterspell.
She casts counterspell on you actually, so she'll need to make a intelligence check, DC 18 against an 8th level spell. She counterspells, and
Damn.
that actually
That fails, doesn't it? Or does it work?
18.
Oh.
18 for 8th level spell.
Yeah.
And she's going to
25% chance of succeeding.
be putting this spell. I'm just taking a look at the template. Where she's going to put it exactly.
Casting sleep.
No, not quite. She's going to put up a... Wait, is that gone? Yeah, no, it's not good. The wall stays up. She casts Ice Storm, and she'll put it there. So this is like hail in a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. Everyone must make a dexterity save. Lily, Nara, Thomas, Roderick, Griffin, and Ren.
That Griffin might be dead.
Yep.
And
Probably.
it's battering ice, hail. And Thomas, you're hit for 20 points of bludgeoning damage and cold damage. Nara, you're hit for 20 points of bludgeoning and cold damage. And the Griffin, it's dead. When the Griffin dies, Roderick, you can make a dexterity save to not fall prone. Alright, use your reaction, jump off, you don't fall prone. Ren, your danger sense kicks in, and you take 10 points of damage. Lily, you're hit for the full brunt, 20 points of damage. And Roderick, you get beaten up for 20 points of damage. And the table gets a little bit beaten up, but that's about it. It doesn't get like broken or anything. Petra's body is just like annihilated. And...
Her children too, right?
I yell at her that I can't believe
they already
she
turned
desecrated children.
they already turned to a pulp. Petra did like 10 times their max health in one swoop.
Jesus. Oh, I guess they are children, so.
Alright, so it's yeah, it's
Even though they
difficult
look like
terrain
adults.
for one round. And Petra's also got this window. Oh no, she's not going to have the window. It's a concentration thing. And she's just going to step here. Nowhere. The elemental's too big. She's not going to move.
I had my cursor sitting over the Kelly attack for as soon as she stepped.
Nara.
How high up are we on this table?
The table is about 9 feet tall.
So would getting down just be like normal difficult terrain?
You could climb down with an athletics check if you want. Climbing's not difficult terrain though, so it does stack with the actual difficult terrain.
Could I just jump instead?
You can jump. For every square you move through the sleet storm, it costs you 10.
So that would be 20.
Yeah, 20.
20 to there.
And then jumping down, it'll cost you 10 just to move. and then you'll fall. So that's 30 feet. And then, yeah, it's a 10-foot fall. And you take 1 bludgeoning damage, which causes you to land prone.
I meant to do that.
Planned it all out.
I'll bonus action fighting
Leg
spirit,
sweep.
and then start attacking her.
She will cast shield and block the attack. $25 hits.
Alright, I'll reduce her speed by 10 with Slasher.
Okay, you slice her on the Achilles. Hit. Break through her shield, slashing her again. She's looking pretty hurt.
And then I'll action surge and attack again.
Hit. You continue just kind of spinning around on the ground there, slashing through her legs. The 14 is deflected off her shield. And the 15 also bounces off the invisible force that surrounds her.
Damn you, ankle armor.
Lily.
So if I step this way, I'm stepping out of it.
Yes.
All right, and then it's 10 feet to the ground if I jump down this way.
Yep. Alright, you jump, you fall, and you take 6 bludgeoning damage and land prone.
All right, I'm gonna stand up for 20. I've got 10 left. I'm gonna move the 5 more. Let's see. We'll use a bonus action to Shadow Blade at level 2. And then I'll just attack her. So let's see. We'll start with a. See if I do this right. Blade with Booming Blade. I miss.
The Shadow Blade bounces back, flicking off her shield.
And then this is just a regular Shadow Blade attack then.
Hit. You pass the Shadow Blade through her, flooding her mind with psychic energy.
5 more on that since I'm blade singing.
Okay. Alright, she grabs her head. The psychic energy floods her mind. Man.
Gonna rub my fingers together. Snack my fingers for a sacred flame.
She's gonna try and dodge out of the way of that. And the holy fire burns down onto her back. She's like struggling to stand at this stage, leaning against the wall of force in the seat.
Trying to put the help action on her. And my turn.
The air elemental continues trying to slam into her. It smashes her across the face. Spins around and comes in again. And hits her in the chest. She staggers back. And she's on the brink of death. Blood running down her face. Viewed with tears.
Yeah. Reckless and great weapon master.
Hit.
Don't forget she's got shield, Seb.
Oh yeah, sorry. 19 misses. I was just automatically thought Ren was gonna hit. That hits. Are you you jump up and you just like lob the great axe strength to the center of her chest. Her eyes widen, and the second that happens, then you can hear again. And she looks sad. Marks fall out all over the ground. And she takes a couple of steps back and falls back in this chair. She tries to speak and blood is just flooding out from her mouth. She's looking down at the 2 pulps on the ground that were her children, and Petra, and she starts trying to speak to you guys, and she like blah 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 spits out blood, and she's trying to raise her hand and tell you guys something, but the mystique glow in her eyes, it subsides, and the air that naturally surrounds her as a cloud giant that forms her hair, it's blown out, and she stops moving, and a lol mask falls out on the ground. Lol. It's like that lol emoji, like the one where it's really laughing hard. I'll post it in Discord for you guys.
Let's go all these other ones. It's like the
Kick her foot.
Well,
All you had to do is not be an asshole.
well, I do feel bad for the children.
They didn't
She-
deserve it.
Me.
Yeah.
While I do feel bad for the children, I do not feel bad for her dying at all. I am sure what Petra was saying was correct in that this one, planned to, well, use some sort of spell that involved that dragon to harm even more of
So I don't.
I'm being quite honest. I'm
small folk.
satisfied that they're all dead.
I don't mean to interrupt, but should we check to see where the castle's headed?
I just
Yeah.
went to the
Yeah.
window actually to do that.
Oh, you
I'm over here in I think it was the library. It was something.
And I also want to
the
try to use the Iron Flask on the elemental before it freezes.
Okay.
Goes free.
It will make a wisdom save with advantage. And
Nice.
Nice.
back in it goes.
Oh man.
It's like
That was
YouTube
really good.
animation from 10 years ago.
Alright, the exterior of the castle is now heavily obscured by a thick white cloud.
Hmm.
Perhaps we should run back up to the top.
Are we going to take a 10-minute break now as well?
Is that how long it takes to fall?
That's how long it takes me to calculate the moving speed of the castle and
damage.
where it's going to crash into. I'll see you guys later.
I'm gonna level up in the meantime. I
If you haven't
cool
leveled
ability
up,
at
then yeah,
15.
you're definitely leveled up now.
Yeah, I have a cool level. I have a cool ability at 15. I could have used, but oh well.
What's
No
it do?
big deal. It basically gives me, if I move 10 feet in a straight line during and I hit with an attack, then they have to make a strength saving throw or they are knocked prone.
No.
And it's against my spell. My spell DC. Well, I want to say spell. The DC for it is my strength mod. So
Oh, yeah, plus the
8,
plus 8 or whatever.
13. It'd be the DC would be 20 because I have the belt of
nice.
fire giant
Belt.
strength.
Nice.
So it should
You're
be
a
fun to fool around with.
3
that
levels
would
later,
also
Norin
be-
still can't find 10 feet to run in.
Yeah, exactly.
That belt would also
Would appreciate
buff
all
up my
that.
Battlemaster DCs. I don't hit things anyway, it doesn't matter. Like, that's what I have Rend for.
Don't talk like that about yourself.
That's what I got Rend for. For now. I've got 16 decks now, so I hit things better. And next level I'll get to 18.
Should we at least try to like steer the castle?
Maybe. Do you have Oh, how long does it take to teleport? I don't know if it's like... Depends where it's going. Or if it's actually doing something problematic. Because it might be crashing into like Everland or something. Yeah, and if that's the case, then we definitely should try. Otherwise, just
Yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking too. Is
sink it into the swamp.
I don't really mind it crashing so much as I mind what it crashes into.
Yeah. Yeah. Get some coffee.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Hello.
Hey.
Back.
We get outside. Oh, there's a mountain approaching.
How big is that spell book of hers?
It's giant sized, so it's about 6 times the size of a regular book.
So I could carry it?
It weighs 30 pounds.
Oh, yeah. Hey Lily, would you like me to keep this book for you?
Yes, please.
Okay. It's sensory spell book,
I'll carry it back.
and it weighs 30 pounds. Sorry, 60 pounds.
Does Petra have one?
Yes. She also has the spell book on her person, which weighs the same amount. Supposed to run.
drag it in Rin's direction.
Meant to write sensory spellbook. Okay, so yeah, you got Petra's spellbook as well. That also weighs 60 pounds. It's very heavy.
So do we need to run up to that control room?
and do what with it?
Drive. Can't be any harder than our ships, right? Sure.
Well, I mean, let's at least see where we are heading. Petra seemed to think that we were doomed, so.
Alright,
little
this,
ship on the castle.
female cloud giant comes around the corner pretty quickly after the battle has finished, and she's kind of dressed like a servant. Very regal, though. Very well dressed servant. And she comes out like
This is not what it
screaming.
looks like.
She comes out screaming, "No!" and yelling in giant at you guys. She is just like trembling, and she falls to her knees. She looks inconsolable.
What's wrong?
Over at Nera and Norin, do we kill her?
No.
No. I think that this was the children's caretaker.
Ask her what's wrong in French.
She says, "S'il plaît." She just starts like yelling at you guys in giant. What have you done? What have you done? Get out of here! Go!
We have not done anything. It was all her. So.
By Menmore's name! Curse all of you!
Is that a spell?
You will pay for this!
Counterspell.
You murderers!
We did not murder anybody. If you come after us, we will kill you as well.
Certainly, we didn't kill the kids.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
Norin, make an
Petra killed the kids,
Norin, make
and
an
we defended
intimidation
ourselves.
check.
Oh. I fully expect this not to work.
She draws her morning star. You must pay! And she
Are you
attacks.
fucking serious, lady?
Well,
Do kill her.
Yeah, yes, kill her.
She, with a trembling arm, she draws her morning star, and this like wind aura starts to just like naturally emanate from her as she goes Super Saiyan. Alright.
seriously, lady,
She
you don't have to do this.
yeah, she is just another evil giant that wants to kill you guys. Really. Alright, Roderick, you're up.
I mean,
Wait,
that's how
I'm
Norn's
not-
gonna think of it.
Well,
Not in combat.
as a
check.
neutral good character, I will slay the evildoer.
Where's Roderick?
I was headed real far down.
Diplomatic.
Oh, okay.
Diplomacy,
Sure.
eat these arrows.
All right. The arrow is deflected upwards from the wind aura. Template.
Well, I have
Two.
more arrows.
That hits. It cuts straight through the wind aura, sticking into her. 25 damage.
The first one was just to test the wind.
Yeah, so I was just testing the wind. I aimed it just enough so that it would be deflected by the wind.
Like a
and
pinch
not
of grass.
Just be a miss.
Deflected up into
Hawkeye
her.
in the Avengers.
Hey.
And you hit her with
Jeez.
a Dread Ambusher shot. This one just cuts straight through the wind, sticking into her, and she's barely flinching.
Oh.
You don't need to do this, lady.
You squash those children with your oversized
Yeah.
morning stars, she says. Thomas.
Our
I can barely
oversized
move
morning
with my
stars
pack on.
and our
I
ice
could even
spells.
lift that.
You're standing right next to the oversized morning star, she said. It's obviously you. I haven't had time to make a medicine check to figure out how they died or how long they've been dead, she screams.
Cast guidance on her.
Just freeze.
The ray of frost hits her in the kneecap and ice starts to surround her leg. She's going to just stomp forward 15 feet, and with her morning star she takes it to Roderick.
We'll take it all.
It bounces off your armor. Second attack. She thumps you for 27 piercing damage. She just stands her ground there screaming and attacking.
I screamed back at her.
She screams.
You didn't
back.
have to do that.
Lily.
Alright, run forward and what do I even have left? It's gotta be a Ding Dong Doom. I don't got anything else.
Did you have that sword out, or was that?
I think it's been more than a minute. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because the window and stuff.
She fails. You bring her closer to death, and some of these injuries start to seep some necrotic energy from them. Norrin.
Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna move to here.
I wonder if we should
Wanna
leave
move-
him alive.
And from here, I'm going to throw a dart.
It's swept up in the wind or a miss.
Dart 2.
Hit. It sticks into her, and she flinches back slightly.
Alright, and then I'm going to take a run up to this one. I'm going to run 10 feet, and at the end of the 10 feet, throw the third dart.
Hit.
And since that hit, I'm going to proc Ferocious Charger, my 15th level ability.
Alright, you go. You've been studying how Ren cuts people's legs off. And
And you figured I can do this with a mere dart.
I can do this with a dart.
You're still
It's just
practicing.
it's about fulcrums. It's about fulcrums. I just gotta know. I gotta figure out where to hit them.
Angle the dangle.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. That's it.
Man.
Oh, Thend is wondering why the fuck Rend is so far away. Can anyone?
I thought we were headed outside.
Yeah, me and
Oh,
Lily had
that's-
already started walking down.
Jeez.
I mean, we were heading outside, I think. And
Well, I'm gonna put the help action on her. That's
You
for
always
sure.
forget about the angry nanny.
Can't forget about the Angry Nanny. The Angry Nanny's going to get a bit of a Toll the Dead.
And she becomes riddled with these black and purple veins that create this contrast on her alabaster skin. It's kind of terrifying. Ren.
So, feeling like a turtle with all these books on stacked onto his back. Come here, and yeah, he's just gonna take the dodge action.
Go into turtle mode. Duck down.
Exactly.
Go inside your shell.
I won't go prone though.
Use the books as a shield.
No.
I'm gonna run up there and I'm gonna yell at the giant. I find you guilty of negligent nannying, resulting in the deaths of children. It's your fault. And
I would like to translate if
then I'm gonna
necessary.
dodge. I guess I can't reach her, so I'll dodge.
Oh, you know, she has a point.
She cries and says that I can speak common. Alright, Roderick.
Well, what she was trying to say is, I find you guilty of negligent nannying and find you guilty. And as such, I will assist in the execution. Maybe later.
That actually hits her. That just
Okay.
gets
Oh yeah,
her.
the
And that doesn't. That gets swept away.
then I will use my second wind. I think it's high time.
She's looking kind of hurt. And these giants are tough. The firebolt just doesn't interact with the wind aura in any way. It just goes straight through, hitting her and scorching another injury onto this enormous, otherworldly creature. She's going to swing at Roderick. And she just plucks that morning star for 24 piercing.
I'll use my reaction to intercept some of that.
Ooh.
I use interception, and you kind of throw forward your defender and deflect the morning star a little bit, reducing damage by 9. Katang, clang, katang. So you take 15 points instead, Roderick.
15.
And
Nice.
she'll just keep on trying to beat Roderick down. And that misses. She's not like, yeah, she just seems to be in a bit of a blind rage, just kind of trying to squash you guys one by one.
I can't
Really?
reach her with melee, so I'm just gonna go back to Ding Dong Doom.
And
That passes.
it was a decent roll, so she succeeds a saving throw.
Nod my head at her. But yeah, I couldn't make it to melee, so.
Norrin.
Alright, I'm going to run to there and swing with Kelly.
Hit.
And I'm going to proc my Ferocious Charger with that attack.
That's how you do it.
I guess I just have to use Kelly instead of the dart.
You just lunge forward and you just like slash her along her Achilles, and she falls to the side, landing prone with a heavy thud.
Ren?
I'll put my unwavering mark on her with that as well, and then I will continue attacking with Kelly.
Hit. You jump on her and jam the sword into her side. And crit. You swing the blade around, slash again to attempt to take down this giant. She's looking almost dead.
Alright, that's it.
Fan.
I'm just inspired. I pull up my short sword and I come in
Oh my god.
And I swing.
Yeah.
Nice.
And let's see if I corrected my... I did. Alright.
40 points.
All right.
Oh, good damage.
Poke her straight in the neck. 22 points of damage. She's looking almost dead.
And,
Yeah, well done then.
Thank you. And I will put the help action on her. Because she's prone.
Excellent.
And I will point.
Excellent work.
Then end my turn.
Ren.
Alright, let's see here. So, Ren comes up here and then kind of cuts over this way. And then he'll protect Lily by dodging.
Okay, you go to turtle mode in front of Lily. Using Lily's
There's a
spell
lot of people up on that giant, so yeah. Protecting the spell books.
You just like run forward and open one of the spell books that looks like a tower shield. A screen in between you and Lily. Nara. Lily can read the spell books while she's waiting.
Cast Wall of Books.
Step forward and start slashing.
Hit. You jump on the giant and slash her in the chest. She's on the brink of death. And that's a crit.
She's done.
Nice.
You take the sword and you coup de grace her. Finish her quickly. Dead.
Just to say it so everybody knows, I took slasher, so when I crit things, they get disadvantage on attacks. I mean,
Until
obviously it doesn't matter now, but until my turn again, I think. Let me check.
I
Really?
think that's correct. Yeah.
Make the quick
Damn.
rounds and hit everybody that's down.
You slice her arm
And,
off and she has disadvantage on attacks.
And look, you took the. Did you switch out your fighting style for the
Yeah, for interception.
interceptor? Yeah. Cool. I've never seen anybody use that.
Yeah, it's nice having those new options now, so you're not just stuck with the same build all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
so
just-
glad I was able to get thrown weapon fighting instead of having to use those gloves all the time.
So, it doesn't sound like I'm the only one concerned that we might be heading to crash, right?
Right.
No,
I
let's
think
go.
we're all...
Well,
Yeah.
let's
Do
go.
we want to
let's
search
go
this Petra's body at all, or search for
I think we took. We
Something
took her
about something being in her
spellbook.
chest.
She has
right?
a large number of golden accoutrements. There's quite a bit. There are golden rings, chains, a golden decorative piece of jewelry that goes up and down her body. A waistband.
Yeah, I think we can. It might be better to go check and see what is going on up there, and then if it's all good, we come back and get what we want.
Yeah.
We already have her most valuable possession, which is her spell book, I imagine. So
That is some sound logic to, check her before it crashes instead of after it crashes.
Now, did we send the small ship back to the big ship, or is it parked on the
It
castle?
went back to the big ship because it was under fire and got hit with a ballista bullet.
Does the Countess have anything there?
She had a spell book, and she didn't obviously have
masks.
any treasures with her. Yeah, she had a bunch of masks as well.
Lol's mask.
Was
Her,
Sensori's book out when she... I don't mean...
Her spellcasting focus is a component pouch that is made of woolly goat fur. Kind of looks like a puffy cloud filled full of different spell components.
Imagine the amount of bat guano in that pouch.
Yeah.
Okay, up the stairs you guys go, clamber up, and you arrive at the lawn where the navigation chamber is. At this stage, it's yeah, you're in fairly thick cloud. It's lightly obscured. It's like a mist up here.
And is it like a static mist that seems to be around the castle, or does it seem like we're traveling through a cloud?
You can tell.
Can I tell?
You can tell that you're not moving. It does not look like you're moving.
Well, if we're not moving, I guess it's not as bad.
I mean, we've already got 2 ships. We could like try to figure out how this one works and have
Have a castle.
castle.
This is where we park the ships.
Alright, so this room is made of stone. There are no windows or other entrances. And it's a 40-foot high dome-shaped chamber. Now the inside wall of this room is painted with this lavish mural of a cloud giant city made up of dozens of joined cloud castles about this size. So, it's like an entire city made of these things. And the ceiling is made of these overlapping shells of thin black metal, and there are glowing shards of crystal set into star-shaped sockets. Kind of look like constellations in a night sky. Now, floating 10 feet above the ground in the center of this room is a 7-foot diameter sphere of thin, polished, bluish metal with a large rune embossed in on its outer surface. It's the Sky Rune, which translates to Cloud Rune in Giant. It's on the outer surface of the orb.
Ah, interesting. What does it take to discover the secrets of it?
Maybe identify.
You gotta poke it with a stick.
Like
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to use a stick. I can't reach it. I'll look around for an instruction manual.
Norn will offer his shoulders to anybody that would like to get up for a closer inspection.
Any buttons to press?
There's no buttons. It's a
What are we inspecting
orb.
for?
It's 7 feet in diameter.
Tell me what
If
to do
I
and I'll
could-
try.
Well, if Lily can get on my shoulders and be able to touch the thing, she should be able to identify it, right?
Hopefully, yeah.
Well, as a ritual, so it would take at least like 10 minutes.
So you have to sit on top of it.
And
Yeah, I guess if you could get me on top of it, I could just lay across it.
And hope it doesn't zap you.
Yeah.
Yoga ball / control room. Where is Lily?
Oh,
She's on Ren.
sorry.
Norn.
Oh, that's just.
they have become one. Well, if you're going to do that, then I will do a prayer of healing scroll.
Yeah.
Do you have to be touching the object the entire time you're identifying it, or just like right at the end?
You need to be
Entire
touching it
time?
the entire time.
Throughout the casting of the spell.
Okay.
I could glue your hand to it if you like.
That's an excellent plan C.
Maybe plant a bean.
And you said this thing is 10 foot up?
It's 10 feet off the ground, just levitating.
Okay. Don't know how tall Lily is, but I mean, Norn is 7.5 feet, so like minus, like if you're standing on shoulders,
Foot.
yeah, I mean that's, like, a
About
little less
waist
than
high.
that. You
What
should
would
be
be?
able to. You should be able to reach up and touch it.
It would be very difficult to cast a spell and concentrate while balancing on someone's shoulders and held up the entire time.
Okay.
Alright.
So you'd have to make a
So do we
concentration
need to-
check every round, so that would be 100.
Do we need to do
concentration.
human pyramid here? Is that what you're saying, Seb?
No.
Me and Norn at the base.
I can cast. I
I'll
can
just
cast.
Misty Step up.
There you go.
Okay.
So I'll just Misty Step up.
Alright, make an acrobatics check for the landing.
Sure, this'll, I'm sure, go great.
I'll catch you.
You
Not bad.
you land on the orb, and it's very, very slippery. It's being polished. It's made of very smooth metal, and it's 7 foot in diameter. So it's pretty big, but yeah, you're basically just like really having to balance. You couldn't imagine yourself balancing here and casting a spell for 10 minutes straight.
Can you like lay across it?
Yeah, drop back down.
You could lay
where I
across
can,
it, but he wouldn't be able to cast a spell like that.
I could,
Just drape
Go
over it.
fetch a cushion and glue it to the top.
I can cast fly on you. If you're
Tie
within reach.
So
Tie a
I think
couple
the
ropes
spell will
around her and
expire
then-
before she finished. That would be very awkward.
Let's find a
only 10
fighter
minutes.
stone that we can glue to the top.
Because
of
they
this.
last exactly the same amount of time.
Well,
huh?
no, it takes
Yeah.
11 minutes to ritually cast
Oh.
Identify.
It's a normal
It's
casting.
10 minutes plus the
1.
casting time, but I don't think it's a 1 minute. I think it's an instant cast time. No, it's 1 minute. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Identify is 1
It
minute.
takes you 11 minutes to ritually cast Identify.
I mean, we could just. There's a bunch of rocks out here. We could make a pile of them.
Just pile up rocks.
Yeah,
We-
next to it.
Could we
Saddle the orb.
tie 2 ropes around her waist? Have one going north-south, one east-west, with 4 of us forming anchor points and stabilizer.
Possibly.
We're starting to be more unclear about this.
Can we
course of
hoist her
action
up?
here.
You could plant a bean and create a pyramid that bursts up through the ground.
There's
but
always
it's-
that
Mummy
option.
Lord.
Many things that we could do.
Can we suspend her from the ceiling with a rope, like Mission Impossible
We could
style?
probably do that. Maybe.
Too bad.
There's just so many
Right.
options, really.
Too bad your griffin's dead.
We just
Yeah.
take turns yelling, "You can do it!"
I can get a griffin if you want.
Well, I
You
mean,
can
if
get
our
the
ship-
big
if our
airship
ship-
and park it in here, like maybe just
Yep.
park it in
I mean-
kind of a bit.
If the airship was here, I'd be able to get my griffin,
It's
and
only 10
and
feet off
it
the
would
ground.
be able to work. So yeah, I mean, it's not like
We can't we just hold her up there?
Can I move this orb at all?
Not a thing, really?
Yeah, just shove her up against it from underneath.
It would be hard for her to concentrate while trying to balance like that. If you're holding it,
I mean, that's what I was saying with the rope thing. I know that sounds silly, but that actually works in real life.
You might be able to rig up
Trying to
some
bring-
ropes like that.
Tie a rope to each arm and each leg, and then hold her up.
No, if you just tie them around her waist and then have four points at opposite ends, everybody pulling, it's gonna hold her still.
Yeah. Called being
Unless
pulled.
Ren
down.
yanks really hard and then rips her in half.
Can't we just find an anchor point in the ceiling? What's the ceiling look like?
The ceiling is dome shaped, made of stone.
Perfect
and
for a grappling hook.
It's there's nowhere to grapple. It's like kind of there's this constellation of stars that's made from like smooth plates of overlapping thin black metal. There's no windows or anything like that.
Then let's
Did a griffin have a saddle?
find some debris and pile it up.
Pile up rocks underneath so you can just.
Yeah. See if we can do that. Let's roll
pile
some.
up dead cloud giants. There should be plenty.
Yeah, there's probably some
Yeah.
bodies.
Good luck trying to move one.
I mean, you could just use their legs. Ren's cut off enough of those.
Oh, that's true.
So yeah, there are a big pile of rocks here.
It's gruesome.
Start pulling some rocks in there.
I'll point out the good rocks to use.
Okay.
I mean, I
Tie
can't
around,
move them
just tie
myself
some ropes and
because-
start
Alright.
tugging through them.
Finally, Roderick can use his stone cutting for the first time in this entire campaign for an actual reason.
Finally.
And yeah, he instructs you
Backing out
guys
a little bit.
to build the rocks in a way that creates like a little pyramid for Lily. Just stand
Okay.
on.
Perfect.
I pull out a bean. Like, we need a bigger pyramid.
No. I think that's fine.
Roger's gonna make this his life's work.
Make
This
a
is his
pyramid
magnum
to land the
opus.
castle on.
People will be talking of this stonework for ages.
Yeah, I'm going to claim that I made the entire castle.
He
dwarf
literally
has
just
been
tells
here.
you to grab like that 5-foot tall rock and put it next to the orb, and that's all you need, just one rock. You can just stand up and easily reach it.
Just roll it over.
Alright, so you take one rock and you put it next to it. There you go. She can stand up easily now. It's nice surface. She doesn't need to balance. And you place your hand on it and you do the ritual. And,
I'll do prayer healing at the same time too.
Alright, as you guys are doing this, you do feel like it's quite cold out here. And the 10 minutes that you're here, you do see clouds kind of wisp over you guys. And you're actually beginning to wonder whether you are moving or not. It's hard to gauge, but you think if you're moving pretty damn slow. It's so slow that you're not even sure if you're moving. Anyway.
We might just be going up.
Into space. Great.
Oh shit, that'd be really bad.
10
I
minutes.
can't breathe space. I can breathe water.
11 minutes later, Lily has identified this magic item. It's a Navigation Orb. So what it does is this. It's a hollow 7-foot diameter sphere of thin polished mithril with a large sky rune embossed on its outer surface. The orb levitates 10 feet above the ground and is keyed to a particular cloud castle, allowing you to control that castle's altitude and movement while the orb is inside the castle. If the orb is destroyed or removed from the castle's altitude and location remain fixed until the orb is returned or replaced. As an action, you can cause one of the following effects to occur if you are touching the orb. The castle moves at a speed of 1 mile per hour in a straight line in a direction of your choice, until the castle stops or is made to stop, or until another action is used to change its direction. If this movement brings the castle into contact with the ground, the castle just lands gently. The castle, if it is moving, comes to a gradual stop, and the castle makes a slow 90-degree turn clockwise or counterclockwise, turning a northerly view into a westerly view, for example. If you don't want to face the sun or whatnot, and it can turn while it's moving in a straight line. Any creature touching the orb knows the altitude of the base of the castle above the ground or the water below it, and you would need to be attuned to it to activate those properties, but from identifying it, Lily, you can determine that the cloud castle is currently not moving and it's 1 mile above the ground.
Okay, so we're sitting in place.
Yeah, you're not actually moving. No. It's just some clouds moving by you guys.
Well,
One fear down.
should I become captain again?
Well, we can take the orb with us.
Yeah, we could take the orb with us to
Then
deactivate
no one can move the castle, right?
Or we could just take the castle to the ships, park the ships on the castle, and then move the castle.
At
1
1
mile per hour.
though.
Yeah,
it'll
it moves
take a
very,
long
very
time.
slow.
Yeah, I'd say best off taking the orb, probably.
By the end of this campaign, you're like old, like 80 years old. Come here, you whippersnapper giant!
Halfway to Everland.
But we're manning quite the fleet of ships at that stage.
I was about to say,
Started a navy.
we keep getting bigger ships.
The majority of the world's population has lost horses.
I mean, if we're never, I guess it depends if we're going to use this thing. If we're not, we could just destroy the orb and not have to worry about the castle
I
because
don't.
it stays in place.
I'm aghast at destroying the orb.
I think we should take the orb.
I mean, we can take it. It only works with cloud castles, but
Yeah.
so
Can't we
Come
just go
back to the
park this
castle.
thing next to a city?
well,
Isn't it
slowly.
above one?
We could-
It would take us like a week to get to a city that's 40 miles away, right?
I mean, you could.
What are we above right now?
2 days.
Where were we, like, geographically?
The
The
swamp.
Evermoors.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
west of
like 60 miles
north.
away from the closest city. So you're in the Evermoors.
3 days.
You're here.
3 days almost.
Yeah, these are. Nesme is a ruin from the war. I guess you got Mithril Hall, but the closest city would be Everlund, and it's like it's 100 miles away, or maybe Silvery Moon 90 miles. So it would
Or
take
we
like
sell this place.
4 days or something.
We'll just sell the
100
castle,
miles.
not the orb.
Slap the cloud castle.
Why?
This baby can fit so many cloud giants in it. Which there are still cloud giants here. There is the brother
There is.
that we haven't
We can
met.
talk to him.
We haven't figured out how to kill him yet?
Yeah, we haven't seen it.
But I
He
think that
should
we
be.
have taken care of the main plotters, I guess, schemers, I guess is a better way to put it.
Yeah, I wish we'd gotten more information out of her, but
Yeah, well, I mean, say
at least we
Lovey.
neutralized them.
Speak with Dad. Talk to her kids.
Yeah.
Well, she did seem like she wanted to tell us something.
Probably
Yeah.
that we can go fuck ourselves, but
Now,
Go
everybody,
see what the
you keep
brother
saying,
knows.
Take this thing. Is it easy to move?
The
with
orb,
the 7-foot orb.
yeah, it
It's also floating in the air.
yeah, it can be like netted with some ropes or something, and then once you take it out of this dome, it won't float anymore. But and you can just like roll it along the ground. It's pretty
Roll
big.
it, yeah.
Hey, you're not sure what like the goal is with the room itself as well. You feel like it must have some sort of magical properties, with like these constellations and whatnot. Identifying the orb doesn't explain that.
Anybody identify magic? See if there's anything else in here.
Oh yeah, there's another item that you guys can identify. As
Oh,
well.
the harp and the banner, yeah.
Yeah.
And the serpentine owl.
Yes.
That was non-magical.
I don't believe you.
Was the harp
just-
identified?
I don't think the
Played
harp
it.
was identified.
I played it, but we didn't identify it.
I think we just found out it was magical because I think Norin detected magic on it.
Yeah, I cast Detect Magic in that room.
All I know is Ren was playing it for like
Oh yeah,
forever.
Ren knew how to play it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He did play it
An
well.
exquisite harp. Alright, what do you guys want to do now?
Take the orb, get to our ship, and
So, what do you think Petra was
Yeah.
talking about then?
She was talking
Let
about
the
some
real-
ritual that Sansuri was doing. Countess. So I'm supposing Countess was doing something to like be evil, take over the world, kind of thing.
Well, it
Um,
involved a dragon. We know that.
Yeah, she said
But what?
some evil dragon.
What was she doing in here, though? I mean, that was the whole thing about rushing back down.
Yeah.
Did we
Right.
go? Did we find her like private quarters and go through her shit? Did we do that already?
We didn't go through Sansuri's, really, because we went to her room and then talked to her and then walked out. Pretty quick.
Maybe we should see if we can find any information.
Should we figure the rest of this room out?
Yeah, I'm interested in checking the room as well. That's what. Well, like,
identify
This
the
room?
wall.
so many things.
I can check for
Yeah.
stuff.
If we're after information, you think her brother would know anything? She said he was in the greenhouse, right?
Yeah.
Sure, he would just attack us on sight. He did kill his family members.
You never know until we hey friends him.
Yeah.
Kill his
The,
sister and
friend.
his
We've killed your
nephews.
sister, but we didn't get information from her.
He doesn't know
we
that. We don't have to
killed
tell
your
him that.
sister and your nephews.
You don't have to, but you will.
Exactly.
And your nephew.
We're gonna fail those deception checks.
And their
Well,
guardian.
Niccolo-
And the nanny.
Niccolo Machiavelli does
And
say
your
that
brother-in-law.
if you are seizing power, you should remove the next of kin as well. Otherwise, they will come back for revenge, or they have the right claim to their throne. So, I mean, we have to deal with them some way or another.
He'll want our castle.
Well, I mean, if we take the orb, it's not, he's not gonna be able to go anywhere.
I guess another identify then on the walls.
The room it's up.
Okay. Alright, you guys hang out for another 10 or 11 minutes. And
I'm gonna search the room too, just for any secret areas.
make a perception check.
We
Oh,
can throw rocks over the side.
God, it's myself.
Okay.
Red is just throwing rocks over.
You start throwing some rocks over and
That looks fun.
Skipping rocks off the clouds.
maybe you'll hit a troll.
Yeah, next session, Ren's level 16 because he's been killing trolls this whole time. All that extra experience.
Alright, you examine the room carefully, Than, and you don't find any secrets here. You just notice the constellations of the night sky. And Lily, you identify the room. So the navigation dome seems to have magic in it that causes a navigation orb to levitate. And also, the crystals on the walls of this chamber, they represent the stars in the night sky. And the overlapping shells, they magically reposition themselves so that the artificial sky inside the dome exactly matches the night sky wherever the castle happens to be. So it's like a star map.
That's pretty cool.
Or you could just use a normal map like normal people.
Look outside.
I was about to look over the edge.
No, yeah.
That could make a map if you want.
Yeah, when you're looking over the edge, you just see cloud.
Yeah.
And if you're below the castle, you see cloud, and then you see a rock, and then you die.
All right, shall we get the hell out of here?
I think so. I can cast Fly on Roderick and he can get the ship, right?
Was there anything else in this castle we need? Oh, we're taking the orb, right?
Yeah, we might as well bring the ship here and
Yeah.
roll it on. Or roll it to
You
it at
can
least.
cause the orb to stop levitating with a command word. That's key to the dome as well, Lily, if you want to just hover down to grab.
Oh, it's even better.
Oh, good deal.
Alright, so you can do that, and then you guys can take the orb with you. Of course, it deactivates until it's returned to the castle. So you've basically disabled the castle from moving.
Yeah, that's good. Alright, well, if we're ready, I'll
And
cast
then
Fly on Roderick, or are we not ready?
I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that was necessary to do here.
I guess we could still go talk to the brother if we really wanted to, but
Places I guess we have.
That would probably just cause another fight,
yeah,
Oh,
more than
absolutely.
likely.
considering we just killed everybody.
I mean, do we need to kill him anyway, or are we good to leave him alive?
Well, he can't go anywhere.
Well, they can fly, so
You could throw rocks
Yeah.
over the edge.
Yeah. I sort of think we should deal with him in some way,
Alright.
one way or the other. I don't know, it's like
And what was the brother's name? Do we know?
Thulin.
Dead.
Oh,
hell, friend, we've killed everybody on this castle except you. How's it going?
We didn't kill everybody. We didn't kill the children. We
Oh,
killed everybody on this castle except you and the children.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess we could say everybody is dead except you. How about that?
Petra killed your nephews. You tried to save.
Yeah.
What would be? How would it benefit us to talk to him at this point? We've neutralized the pig, human to pig threat. We've retrieved the spell books.
What if he was working with
Petra.
one of the other giants to do the pig thing?
Well, we don't know what the Countess's whole plan was, right?
I think obviously if we talk to him, that would stop any future revenge plans from him.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just give a message to him to say, stop whatever you guys were doing, or we will be back.
We're going to leave a note with the bodies. We didn't do it.
All right. Should we go talk to him then?
It just says sorry about the mess.
Yeah.
The cop in Nara wants to go make sure he's not growing giant weed plants in that greenhouse.
The forest child Norin wants to go see as well.
Do you know how to get there? So where's the greenhouse?
Downstairs.
Was it?
Yeah, that's somewhere
Let's go.
downstairs.
Let's go downstairs. Let's do it.
Might as
Well,
well.
it's definitely not up here, at least. You know that much.
Yeah.
Might
Yeah.
as well go kill him.
Was it outside on one of the other rooms or inside?
It's
Like, have we seen it out a window?
Do we know what they're? We don't really know what they were doing with the dragon, too, right? For real, for sure.
No, but
Not
there's no
really.
way he doesn't know that there was because there was a dragon that was just caterwauling all the time.
Yeah.
There's
But
no way he didn't
Yeah.
know about some things. I think it's this way.
Oh, there's that whole hallway of rooms here we didn't check because we didn't want to use the kids as shields earlier.
yeah, that too.
Yeah, because we weren't monsters.
But he stole my idea.
Anyone up for a game of chess?
But yeah, I think the greenhouse is out this door here.
Yeah, you can see what looks kind of like one from the window here.
I'll help you, Norn, and give you guidance.
Well, Norn just jumps up on the handle. He's waiting for somebody else to
Push.
throw the door open.
I'll
Random
guidance
pushes
myself.
it open. Alright, you swing
Whee!
the door open, and it's a rooftop garden. A very lush green lawn, dotted with trees, piles of rocks. And
Do we,
the grass is a couple of feet deep. There are some hedges also dividing the yard. And inside this smaller area, there is a black and white marble chessboard. The chess pieces are all human-sized. They look like decorative suits of armor, the helms sporting designs that differentiate them. Pawns, rooks, bishops, knights, kings, queen. Doesn't look like there's a game in progress. All the pieces are in order.
do we see any giant-sized Dorito bags or anything?
No. There is a dome-shaped greenhouse set with a delicate mithril frame, panes of stained glass that obscure the view within.
Knock on the door.
It's all smoky inside.
There's a bunch of cables going to the greenhouse, large power source, hydroponics. Alright, the door opens. Who the fuck are you?
Hot
This
smoke billowing out.
very
It's
angry, bearded cloud giant opens the door, and there are a bunch of shrubs moving around in here, moving of their own accord.
Oh,
Well, your sister was killed while we were trying to save your nephews.
oh,
But she was-
we know
she was-
that. Okay.
She was trying to tell us the plan, and but she died. So
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Speak again, little one. I said, who the fuck are you?
oh, sorry. Hail, friend. We are just some adventurers trying to right the world.
What's going on here? I heard some noise out there.
Yes, well, Petra killed your nephews, and
What? What did you just say?
Petra killed your nephews. We tried to stop her, and with your sister, and didn't work out.
Get out of my way! The children! He runs forward, just
It's too late.
ah!
And they're very clearly
So I think that
dead people
went
by
well.
our hands.
I'll let him work through his grief a little bit.
Hi, your family's dead.
Can't pat him on the shoulder, so I'll pat him on the top of his foot. Say there.
On his big toe.
He screams and makes the discovery. And then he clenches his fist and turns to you. You're saying Petra did this?
Indeed.
Make a
Cut him down in
persuasion
cold
check.
blood.
Make a persuasion check, Thomas. What purpose do ye have here, puny folk?
Well, we came to talk to your sister about her plan with the
Children.
The pigs.
and it turned out that Petra was behind it all.
And the
Your
dragon.
sister was trying to tell us something about I think the plan, but with her dying breath, but she passed. Can you tell us what's going on?
Charlatan. That treacherous charlatan! Ye little folks should not have come here. Everything was well until I've seen ye. Ye must leave in Armaal at once. Be gone, small folk. Be gone, lest ye remember I spare ye lives. Be gone immediately.
Maybe tell us what you were planning to do with the dragon. Go
I
peacefully.
must admit that I have been turning a blind eye. But I have sworn an oath to me parents to protect me sister. And that I must. Follow her orders I must. I've never been
She's dead
like
now,
her.
friend.
Then leave me time to grieve. Be gone! I request this of ye. Be gone!
Very well. We'll return after you've had a chance to grieve.
Minutes?
Go do another quest and come back and talk to him.
Yeah,
Just been long enough.
Go!
I mean, we're
at
still-
once.
we're still taking the orb, right?
Go! Go!
Okay, so fly on our buddy to.
Yeah, I'll cast Fly on Roderick and say we'll meet you up by the orb.
So we should
You wanna
search
bring
the
the ship?
other rooms right now.
How far away was?
We can
we have
do that
to-
on the second to go.
How far away did we have the ship?
Robert gets lost in the clouds, never seen again.
You
Yeah,
can
probably.
yeah, you can go over and get the small ship. and you guys can leave.
Cool.
Hey, I didn't know them bloodshed. Nah. We're getting better at this.
we almost avoided bloodshed with the last conversation, and this time we did avoid it.
Yeah, we actually left somebody
You
alive.
knew when that initial hail friend worked.
Yeah.
The rest of the time we were in here was going to be a bloodbath.
Count Thulin make sure you guys leave as well. He goes up and he'll even cast fly on one of you guys to help you guys leave quicker.
We're going. Don't worry.
He'll even
make
conjure
sure it doesn't drop
elemental as
concentration.
well, just to help you guys go quicker. He'll conjure an air elemental and use the air elemental to escort you guys away. And never return, he says.
Never. We haven't been so good with those never returns.
Never return. If I see any of you puny folk here again, then you'll be attacked on sight.
Don't
Well,
give
thanks
us
for the
cause
order.
to.
You just said come back after you've had a chance to grieve.
Yeah.
He
We'll come back.
orders you.
You're sending mixed signals here, alright?
He commands you guys to leave immediately.
Okay, bye.
And you feel like
The longer the
just-
conversation goes on, the less.
Yeah, you feel like the longer the conversation goes on, the more likely you are to be attacked.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works with us.
We've lost 3 levels, guys. What did we do wrong?
Okay, you guys head back to the Srepra. You use the smaller ship to taxi you there. The smaller ship took a little bit of damage as well. It did get hit a couple of times, but the gondola's looking a little bit damaged.
Oh, we have a shipwright on the Srepra that could.
We have a ship within a ship within a ship.
Yes, we do.
Fucking styling.
Could have had a castle within a ship on a ship.
Yeah, you've got a fair bit of crew. You've got Alistair that can make repairs and things like that. It does cost money though. 20 gold. I think it's 20 or 50 per hit point. I think it's 20.
Oh.
I like 20 better.
Oh. As soon as we get back, I'll dump all the stuff that's in the bag of holding into our treasure hold wherever it happens to be on the
Yes.
ship.
Yeah, there's like
Oh, yeah.
big storage area down below.
Oh, +1 short sword in there somewhere? Norn? And all that?
I don't think
Treasures?
so. Sorry.
Really?
Eh.
Jeez.
I will dump the spell books.
What's a rogue gotta do to get a
wherever-
sword around here?
Wherever Lily wants those.
Okay. Lily can figure out all the spells in those spell books as well, and you guys can also identify these magic items. So firstly, we'll do the harp. It's an Anstruth harp. Instrument of the Bards, Anstruth harp. It's the very rare one. In addition to the usual spells that you can do, it's also control weather, 5th level cure wounds, and wall of thorns.
Ooh,
So
that's very nice.
you might want it as opposed to the clear layer.
Yeah.
Then there's the another rune, a giant rune. It's the banner of the Krieg rune. Crafted from thick red fabric, the banner measures 5 feet high and 3 feet wide. The Krieg, or war rune, is displayed on the fabric with round metal plates sewn into it. It can be attached to a 10-foot pole and serve as a standard. Furling or unfurling the banner requires an action, and the banner has the following properties. Mask of Courage. As a bonus action, you can touch the unfurled banner and cause it to emanate courage. You and your allies are immune to the frightened condition while you're within 20 feet of it. Benefit lasts for 10 minutes or until the banner is furled. Once you use the property, you can't do so again until we take a rest. Sentinel Standard. So this is a sort of battle standard that you'll stick into the ground and things will happen. You can see invisible creatures while you're within 20 feet of the unfurled banner within your line of sight. And Standardist Shield. As a bonus action, you can touch the unfurled banner and invoke this power. Any ranged attack roll that targets you or an ally of yours has disadvantage if the target is within 20 feet of the unfurled banner. Benefit lasts for 1 minute or until the banner is furled. Once you use the property, you can't do so again to take a rest. And like all giant runes, the magic can be transferred. You can transfer this to a place by tracing the Krieg rune on the ground with your finger. The point where you trace it becomes the center of a spherical area of magic that has a 500-foot radius and is fixed to the place. It takes 8 hours to transfer, and the banner has to be within 5 feet of you. And during which you choose creatures, creature types, or both that will benefit from the magic. At the end, the banner is destroyed, and the area gains the following property. While in this 500-foot radius sphere, the creatures you choose during the transfer process are immune to the frightened condition and get a +1 bonus to attack rolls and AC. So you can like boost your fortress or something.
Or the ship.
Yeah, the ship. Just cast it onto the ship.
You can do it on the ship.
Is that
Oh, that'd be pretty sweet.
the ground on the ship?
Yeah, because I mean, it's really. It seems you're not able to wear it as a cape, as you can the pennant that I'm attuned to at the moment. So it has to be unfurled and on a 10-foot pole.
What if you transfer it to a place like the ship? Then
Yes, just do that.
it wouldn't
Yeah.
be too much
Yeah,
thought either.
I
Your
think that would be.
focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do it on the ship. It could be classified as ground. So
Sweet.
the spell books finally. There's a couple of interesting things with these spell books. So you've got Sansori's spell book, and you notice that one of the spells is called Sansori's Simulacrum, which is a specialized version of the Simulacrum spell, which he has engineered. As well, all those other spells there. So what Sansori's Simulacrum does is this. Her version of the Simulacrum spell allows her to create multiple duplicates of the same creature, but it requires powdered diamond worth 5,000 GP as an additional material component. The powdered diamond, like the powdered ruby, also needed to cast the spell, must be sprinkled over the duplicate and is consumed by the spell. And other than that, it works like Simulacrum.
Neat.
And then when you go over Petra's spellbook, which all of the spells that Sansori has, Petra has. Sansori has every spell that Petra has, plus more. But there's another spell that Sansori doesn't have. There is one spell, and it's called Petra's Polymorph. Petra's Polymorph has a duration of instantaneous. However, it can only be used to transform a creature into a pig. Petra's Polymorph requires the target to imbibe 1 pint of orc blood within an hour of casting the spell. Otherwise, the spell fails. People into pigs.
How did they convince them to drink their blood?
Oh, they made them do it.
It doesn't say that they have to willingly drink it. Put it that way.
Funnel, I can make you drink it.
Pint.
Wow.
Sorry, you guys can
I don't know
turn
if
people
you-
into pigs now, so you can finally.
Want to have that?
This is part of your evil plan all along.
Although it does say here until the target drops to 0 hit points or dies. That means all those pigs with the orcs eventually turn back.
It has a
into-
duration of instantaneous though, so it's instantaneous. It shouldn't actually have that last bit in it.
Oh.
Yeah, there's it can't be dispelled or anything. It just happens.
Oh, so once they're pigs, they're pigs.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, that makes me feel a little better about it now,
You might,
knowing that we couldn't have done for him.
Could you
anything for him
could you
anyway.
have reverse engineered this
might be
to
able
turn
to-
them back?
Maybe. Alright, let's not worry about things that can't be changed.
we can
We're
we
suing
can barely-
the entire giant fucking invasion based on this information. We're going to court.
Alright, so you guys are currently kind of close to the castle, but not close enough that you could be attacked. So, where do you want to go now, and what do you want to do? And
I say we,
Frost Giants next.
Alright,
yeah.
We really need to hit a town for a spell
Yeah,
component.
my ass.
Oh, yeah.
But we need to make a stopover for sure.
Yeah, well, we can go through Avalon on the way.
you can do
Go
like,
to
we
the-
30 miles an hour, Roderick? Is it with your...
yeah, I think that's right.
Okay. So,
Let's
yeah.
check.
It's gonna take you
Yeah.
guys 3 hours to get to Avalon. So do you
I
guys want to
assume
fly
we're going
there
to these.
and just go there and rest up and things like that?
Hmm.
Yeah.
And do we want to transfer this thing onto the ship? This Rune?
Yeah, I think
Do
so.
we have time?
Takes 8
Oh,
hours.
we'll have to do it after the 3 hours, I suppose, because it takes 8 hours to do that.
Alright. So you guys fly on over to Avalon, and you arrive at the city that has a moonbeam tower in it. Avalon. Where's the map? It takes 3 hours. If you guys want to take a short rest, then by all means take one. You're probably not going to do any more adventuring today, I would imagine. So,
I'm not worried
yeah.
about it.
alright, when you arrive at the city, you can dock here, and you notice that there's not really the same sort of mystical and wondrous vibe that Avalon usually has. It's very unsettling to walk through the streets. Every corner is lined with guards, and there's not really people out on the streets. It's like a police
Oh, because the Vonadod.
police town, police state,
Hmm.
and heavily armed guards. They look at you guys as you walk down the streets, but they don't say anything. Shops are still operating, but the market square that usually fills the town center, it's abandoned completely. And you actually notice that they've formed a militia as well. So all of the town folk are in leather armor and toting spears, mostly.
Does it make sense to us why that's happening?
Well,
Yeah,
Is it just the state of everything? Or is there something specific about this town?
the Vonadod's been
There's-
tearing through
Right.
these towns through the Silver Marches, heading west.
That small thing, of course.
It's heading right towards Evermore, right?
Yeah.
Or Everland.
Alright, so you guys can do any shopping you want. If there's any particular spell components you're looking for, let me know. And
Yeah, I'm looking for a symbol of the Outer Planes worth 500 gold pieces.
symbol of the Outer Planes.
So that could be anything
Celestial or Infernal?
celestial or infernal. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't,
What spell
doesn't
is it
say.
for?
Tasha's Otherworldly Guise.
Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't. That would be just like a flavor thing if it doesn't specify. Outer Planes are, Celestia and Avernus and Hell and all that. You draw on magic of the lower planes or upper planes, your choice. So I guess it would have both. Yeah, you could probably speak to Maester Crowin or the Harpers. They could get you something like that. This is Everlund. It's basically the spellcasting capital of Faerun. So, do you guys want to see Maester Crowin? Go report in.
We should report, yep.
Yeah.
It's like your Harper.
Yep.
I know.
Yep.
You guys can head up to the Moongleam Tower, and meet with Crow and Valharo once more.
Sort of report our activities.
You teleport
And our
in,
findings.
and there are a lot of meetings going on with all of the town leaders, and Maester Crone makes time to clear a room out for you guys to meet in a secret hideout in the Moongleam Tower. So you're standing before him now. Ah, our heroes. You're back. Please update me on any developments, he says.
Well, the cloud giant Countess Sansuri is no longer continuing her plans. He's been dealt with.
A threat or alive or anything?
So you have
she's
extinguished
Neutralized.
the giant threat. Yes, long has that cloud giant castle been hovering above the Evermoors. We've never deemed it a threat, however, so we've never had any cause or concern to send resources to investigate it. Was there a reason for worry?
She was doing,
the ritual.
from what we gather, a ritual, something with the evil dragons. Some calamity, though we didn't determine the actual effects. What will happen?
Well,
We do know that they were
That's the
behind the
source.
hill giants polymorphing people into pigs as well. So we've
And they were
captured
torturing a
that spell
dragon
book
in
to
there.
be out of their hands.
Ah! So it
And they
was the cloud giants that were responsible for those atrocities out in the trackless
Indeed.
sea. This is good.
Oh. They also held a dragon, a very smart and wise dragon, captive.
Oh, this is very interesting news. Did you question the dragon as to why it was captive?
Yeah, they were questioning him about the ancient dragon places, right?
Yes.
So, the cloud giant countess was looking for ancient dragon magic. Must admit, I am intrigued as to what she would have planned with the magic in her possession. However, she has been neutralized, and we must focus on more pressing matters. Zvonadod, it is traveling nearer. We prepare our armies to face this creature. However, from the reports I've heard, it's wiped out everything in its path, with no signs of slowing down. But this is not your concern, adventurer. As Harp is, you must fight for the weak. And you have done so today. You have stopped a potential catastrophe. Perhaps we were going to be blindsided by the cloud giants. And you can presume that you fill him in on everything that happened there. And he does try to come up with a theory. It does very much sound like the charlatan Petra was trying to seize control of the castle, although we cannot be sure about what she planned to do with it. I am concerned about the brother that you've left alive, however. You seem to have disabled the castle from moving, and this gives me much peace of mind, knowing that we will not be blindsided by cloud giants. I feel like this dragon must know something, and perhaps it does have a key to ancient dragon magic. Adventurers, the dragons of this world have helped us before in times of trouble. Perhaps we would be wise to join them once more. It is not easy to earn a dragon's trust or favor, but you have saved the dragon's life. This is a statement that we are willing to help the dragons, put our lives on the line, and that they should return the favor and unite with us against giants, their most hatred of foes. Matters are pressing, and time is ticking, adventurers. What plan do you have next? What is your next move, Harpers?
Frost giants.
Seems like they might be.
This sounds noble, but not pressing enough. Adventurers, I request of you all to put those matters on hold. I would request of you all that you seek out this dragon that you saved. Form an alliance with the dragons and find out more about exactly what this countess wanted with the dragon.
He definitely showed us where he's going to be, so we can do that.
Yeah.
We have it marked on the
Track
map,
him down
from
and-
what I remember.
Yes. Can track him down and converse with him there.
Then you must move with haste, adventurers. Time is running out. The Vonadod moves ever closer, and we will need all the help we can get. Move out.
Yes, sir.
How do we get out of
We,
here? Oh yeah.
I think we may rest for the night and then move out.
Dan's blocking his way. I was like, just before you leave.
I'm just trying to find out which way is out. So.
You just touch one of these crystals and they teleport you to different places.
Gotcha.
Ah,
When he immediately touches one, teleports into a volcano.
Well, our ship is here outside, so I mean,
We can rest. Yeah, we can rest.
They teleport you to different secret harbor locations sprinkled throughout Everland. One of them being that tavern that you'd originally...
Oh, in that town?
Yeah, the tavern here in Everland that you'd teleported into with that orc with the eye patch.
which one is the tavern?
yeah, let's get some drinks now.
Calling Horns.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's where you met with Drow Thelev, the half-orc. Anyway, he's the one that kind of got you in with the Harpers. So, you guys can all take a long rest, and
Cool.
you can, if you're able to, you might want to contact Felgalos. Now, you can also get your special focus, Thomas, the 500 gold piece one. The Harpers will sort that out for you guys.
And
the
can I
spell-
switch attunements between the lyre and the harp?
Sure.
I'd like to replenish some scrolls too. I don't know if to find out how much gold that's going to be worth.
You can get a discount.
I mean, we have plenty of gold, so we should.
Yeah, but there's a discount that we also get, right, for that, for this, because of our rank as well.
Yeah. It's
Could Nara take 250 gold out of the party loot?
Hookers or booze?
15% discount on scrolls and potions.
Cool.
What were you looking for, particularly?
I'm looking to replenish the scrolls that I pretty much used. Mostly priest or cleric spells. So looking for
Some prayer healing
Like
and
how
stuff.
many? And
prayer healings, cure wounds, dispel magics.
Maybe just type it in the Discord channel then, so have a exact figure, and I'll let you know how much it costs.
Okay.
Alright, Thomas, you tune to the other instrument, and you guys trace that banner of the Krieg rune onto the ship as well. You can do that.
Cool.
And do you have any way to contact Velgalos before you rest?
I can, yes.
Yeah, sending.
I can do a sending spell. We got one. What level is that again? Sending? Nope, I don't have it learned. Sorry. I don't. Actually, I have a
sending
scroll.
is a third level.
I have a scroll. I can use my scroll.
Okay, so you contact him before the rest. Meanwhile, you know, the Phonodod is going to crush through some more territory. The Tarask is going to smash through some more buildings and towns and forests.
If they weren't so far apart, I would say let's find a way to get them to point at each other.
Cloth has cut off trade from Icewind Dale as well. Basically just attacking any caravans that attempt to make its way up there.
Those people need some heroes.
Alright, so you use a spell scroll sending for Felgalos. And what do you say to him?
Well, okay, before I send it, I'll talk to you guys. What do we want to say to him? That we're coming? If it's okay for us to come?
No,
He
doesn't need to know that.
What do you mean he doesn't need to know that? I thought that's what we were doing.
I think it was just making play on words.
So it's about, and we don't know exactly where it is. I mean, he just kind of gave us a general location.
Star Meadow Mountains. Not exactly.
Well, then we'll say that we're on our way, and if you can please let us know how we can find you when we get there.
Welcome to meet our ship.
We need to speak to you. It's urgent.
Hail, friend.
Okay.
We want to meet up.
Hail, friend.
Always start with hail, friend. Yeah.
You say that and roll
Sorry,
initiative.
hail, friend. Oh boy.
He attacks you from 500 miles away. Roll initiative. Alright, so you send him a message saying that you want to meet with him. And he says, oh, hey! How's it going? Thank you for saving me! Oh, I'm not home at the moment. I'm on holiday. That's yours.
Great. So, what do we do with that?
Shit. I don't know.
He does tell you where he is. I'm in the Moonshay Isles. Come visit. It's great.
What the?
During COVID times on vacation?
Yeah, he is way the hell out there.
It's over here.
Yeah. Man, he moves quick.
It's north of
He moves
Chol.
really fast.
Is there a Harper teleportation point out there anywhere?
The only locations around there would be the Whale Bones, where the Storm Giants are. And
Alright.
You do remember one eccentric cloud giant saying that he was going to go to the Moonshay Isles as well.
Zephyros. The guy that we met really early on in the adventure. I think.
Isn't he responsible for us losing our first set of horses?
Yes.
Yeah, it was all his fault.
Yes, it was.
Which will only take us a little over a day to get there.
Alright, that's where we'll wrap up the session as well. Felgalos telling you that. So we'll figure out how you guys will get to him next week.
This guy's Felgalos is such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, he's like, we can go on a day, and he's like over the other side of the world on holiday.
It's a good. It's like.
Alright guys, make sure you're all rested, level 15. And if you want to buy anything, just type in the Discord channel and I'll sort out the prices and that. And I'll see you guys next week. Take care everyone.
Thank you.
Later.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year too, guys.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, yeah.